Let me hit the recording button now that I've noticed it wasn't recording because I had to restart a couple times. Good catch. I don't have to download it from Twitch now. We're good. Hi, everyone. We're back again for another evening of D&D, Princes of the Apocalypse. We're going to go fight a big bad fireman. Not a fireman that, like, puts out fires. A man of fire.
No,
a god of fire.
Man,
it's actually a fireman now. I'm going through changing it right now.
Yep.
Okay, that's great.
We're not.
That's gonna go over well when we physically fight firemen. Oh God!
A tiny fireman putting out tiny fires with a tiny hose.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
What a good card.
Oh
Yep.
no!
Oh no, DJ.
Thanks, DJ. I really wanted to hear my playback.
Why is my Roll20 not working on
My
here?
computer's going real slow today.
Nope, that's Discord. There it is. Okay.
Speaking of Discord, here's hoping that it doesn't do what it did last week.
Why would you
Yeah.
say that, DJ? Now,
Right?
now you've cursed it.
You didn't have to say
You
that.
didn't. You shouldn't have reminded it that
Yeah,
it
right.
fucked us
You're right.
last week.
You're right, that was my fault. I shouldn't have done that.
It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, anyway, friends, we're going to hop into the action here. We're going to go around the virtual table and say who we are and our characters, and then we're going to go fight the fireman that's going to come save us from a burning house. I'm Don, and I play White Claw the Tabaxi Monk in
Why?
this one. I don't know. I'm sad today. So we're going to talk about firemen.
Sad? So you want to talk about fire trucks?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that tracks.
I'm Mike. I'm sad every day, and I play Fizzlewood.
I'm Raz, the queen of sad, and that's it.
I'm Sarah, and I'm playing Zafira.
And I'm DJ, and I am the Sultan of Sad.
Very good.
Depression and dragons.
Oh
good-
man!
it's a
Also,
good
I'll be
podcast
DMing
name.
tonight.
Yeah.
So after you all took a long rest, a little too close to a pool of lava, Raz noticed everyone was up and moving and decided to just go along and start exploring again. So as Raz walked forward, she walked past the area where she was surrounded by earth cultists and a fire giant. And after, looking around for a moment, found a secret passageway that led into a room with a convex floor, basically like a hill in the middle, with a bunch of skulls around the outside, all flaming different colors. As Raz descended down a hole toward the, what is it? That is the north, right? Yeah. The northernmost part of this room, she descended down into a room with a wall of fire in a circle, effectively creating a prison for some prisoners, because that's what you keep in a prison. After opening it and noticing that there were 4 humanoid figures inside, a moon elf was the first to turn and greet Raz and say hello and thank you for trying to save us. So that the moon elf introduced herself as Terra Seal, and said that she was a part of the Mirabar delegation that was traveling and taken. Terra Seal asked for help with delivering a pack of 9 magic seeds in a leather pouch that she produced from folds in her rags. Said these right here. Raz offered to take Terra Seal in exchange for a few of the seeds, and Terra Seal stated she would give Raz 1, as she's not the owner but merely a delivery person. Raz made the fire behind her grow in intensity and strength, making her turn around, and then Raz used her mage hand to remove the seeds from Terra Seal's hands. There was then a brief argument about the true ownership of the seeds and who they belonged to.
Me.
But soon there was, Raz opened the fire and let everyone exit and begin ascending the chain ladder that was dropped down previously. As Terra Seal began to ascend the ladder, Raz stopped her to ask her a few more questions, and then Raz gave her, I can't remember how many seeds you gave her. Did you give her all of them and keep 1, or did you just...
I gave her 5 and kept 4.
Okay, that's what I thought had happened. Alright. And then Raz ascended the ladder as well. And as you all entered back into the room filled with flaming skulls, you noticed 4 of them were green and began to levitate and rise from their places. Please excuse that motorcycle. So after rising back into that room and fighting off all 4 flame skulls, you proceeded back down to not back down, sorry. You proceeded to the northeast, where you saw a metal catwalk spanned across a chasm of lava, about 30 feet from the surface of the lava. As everyone ran across, each of you got a spear thrown at you, and I believe only 2 hit, with Dom catching one in midair, and Zafira and Mike taking the full, or Zafira and Fizzlewick taking the full brunt of 2 spears. After making it to the other side, you came into a room that had 3 Eternal Flame cultists, 2 in robes, 1 with a familiar orb in his chest. After a brief discussion, a fight broke out. Soon, all the cultists were dead, and the one with the flame orb in his chest then exploded. Everyone, I believe, was able to avoid getting hit by it, but after going through some of the items, looking through Vanifer's room and finding her suggestive art and statues, you proceeded to the northwest and soon came to a great large chasm filled with magma. And across the causeway, you saw a gargantuan stone colossus rising from the lava, its head thrown back as if it were screaming, crying tears of magma. Lava, magma. Yeah, it'd be lava. Magma's in the earth. So as you looked upon that, you then noticed there were 2 smooth, glossy black stones that formed something similar to an altar. And in front of that was Vanifer, a flame wrapped in armor, and a young red dragon. After a long, intense, and heated battle took place... Thank you. Vanifer lied on the ground paralyzed, the dragon was dead, and the flame wrapped in armor was extinguished. As Raz approached Vanifer, she turned to her friends and said, "You may want to close your eyes." So everyone just kind of averted their eyes from what was getting ready to happen. And Raz stood over Vanifer, accosting her one last time before taking her claws and digging 2 artificial tear ducts down Vanifer's face and saying, "Weep with your Colossus." And pushing Vanifer's body into the magma. And that's where we're picking up this week, is following Raz just shoving Vanifer's body into the magma and watching it sink.
One of my more cherished lines.
We're just going to hold for a second while Sarah reboots.
Yep.
Okay.
Because for some reason it didn't disconnect her when she rebooted, so her camera's just...
she looks just permanently stuck.
She's staring at it, trying to fix a problem. Now, Sarah's having Wi-Fi problems for some reason, so she's just rebooting to see if that helps, because she could barely understand what DJ was saying.
Oh, no.
Not good. Not great, you might say. Even. We've said the thing. I've accomplished my daily goal.
Me,
gotta say it once a stream.
Thank you, Ashley. Jin! It's me, your boy Jin.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Jin here. Oh man.
Can't wait.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun time, man. I hope none of you die.
Yeah, I mean, ideally none of us do. Theoretically, if Don dies, we'll celebrate.
Yeah.
Oh, she's back.
I'm back.
Any
Still
better?
a little better.
Let me run a speed test real quick.
Are you just gonna run in a circle?
Yeah.
It's turbo time.
No, Sarah.
Turbo time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It seems a bit better, at least. I don't know if that's gonna stay.
Okay.
So I don't know how
my
much of the
computers.
recap you missed, but some shit happened, Vanifer died, and tossed in the magma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was also there for everything, so.
Mm-hmm.
That means nothing because I was also there, and I still can't write the recap from memory. I still have to rewatch it every week to type it.
It's fine. It's a valuable thing.
It's very valuable. That's the only reason I've been able
Oh,
to keep up with all the bullshit I've made up.
Mm-hmm.
I do usually require the recap, and I will say I did forget most of like the first half of what we did, but
Yeah, that ending.
that ending.
Yeah, that ending was serious, man.
They say you remember things that are traumatizing,
Mm.
so.
The many near-death experiences for Zafira.
Oh yeah. So my ping is 225, so that's
not good.
nice.
That's a rough one. Steam.
Download's a bit higher than it was.
Steam isn't open, is it?
Try turning your camera off too. I realize it's not optimal, but
What?
turn your camera off. Just stop sending it to Discord because it'll use less bandwidth and maybe help.
I mean, the ping went.
Yeah, it's
102
terrible.
now.
All right.
Try turning down the motorcycle.
Yeah, turn
bandwidth.
that down.
Fuck it, let's just kill the shit, and if Sarah dies, she dies.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll do what we can. We're doing what we can. This is why we don't like doing this over the internet, chat. We do our best, but there are external problems that I cannot control.
Yeah,
outside
like
of like bandwidth, which again, for the amount of internet that I pay for and the routers that I have all over my house, should not be an issue.
There's no reason why
There's no reason
having any problems.
that we should have internet issues, but I also don't know if it's your computer or I don't know. Who knows what
it might be my computer. The cats might have turned something off. I don't.
There's many variables.
Could be a
There's
lot.
so many.
Although now I'm picturing a cat at your keyboard just going, "I'm in."
Well, yeah, I
know
mean
what
that's
they do
exactly what happens.
when I'm not in here, but
It's definitely hacked.
Yeah, they definitely turn down your internet speed.
Yeah, that's why they were
so if
hired.
anyone wants two tiny fuzzy hackers, let me know.
Oh, that's adorable.
They're real cute, but they will hack your computer.
They will. All right.
So yeah,
Let's
where
fight.
we're picking up is with Vanifer sinking down into the lava, just bubbling as she goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yum yum
Yes.
yum.
And I have retrieved the dagger with my mage hand now that she is dead in the burning hot magma.
Magma.
And in that picture I just put up on Roll20, that fire orb above the dude's head,
Mm-hmm.
as the DM, I'll tell you that is your portal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I
Oh.
figured after what we've been through with All Hydra and with Oh Great Mock that we would associate the elemental large thing in the room with the portal.
The giant orb.
Yeah.
Just an orb.
Okay, so these are still 10-foot squares though, so we've got to get our way across 10, 20, 30, 40-ish. And then how high is the ascent? Like, how tall did you say this Colossus is?
Pretty.
That's fucking
Really tall.
Are you Siren Head? What the fuck's going on, man?
That was the most unbelievable. What are we? What is this?
It's ridiculous, man. It really is.
My fucking god. It's unbelievable.
Literally sounds like New York.
Yeah, it's ludicrous, man. It really is.
We don't live in a populated area, guys. This,
Right?
No,
This
well,
is,
the problem is that there's a 3-way intersection right next to my house. So often people will cut one another off, like they'll just pull out and leave the person behind them no time.
Mhm.
It's great. Sometimes 18-wheelers will go by and they pull their horn as long as that was, and that's
Oh.
always a fun experience.
God, my ears.
Yep, it's fun to sleep with that. So it does not give a height on it, but just given from that picture,
Visual.
yeah, I'm gonna say because you can see there's a person down there, so we'll assume
Yeah.
that's 6 feet, so 6.
That looks
It's
probably
like
about 50
90
feet.
to 100 feet in height.
Ew,
I was
at
gonna say
least.
60, but
60 is also fine.
yeah, we'll
I mean,
do
it's-
60.
So,
Oh,
what
boy.
I could do is, so we have, these are 10-foot squares or 5 foot?
Yeah, I mean, I can just become an eagle.
That's true. I was gonna say I could leap across, climb up, and then tie like a rope to something there, and have you guys have the other end of it, and then like climb across. Or you just
I could
eagle
become
us.
an eagle.
You just eagle us. That's fine.
I'm gonna become one of the fantastic Rings of the Lord giant eagles at the end of those movies we all know and love.
Those movies that
and
we've all seen.
I'll ferry them across. Everyone get the fuck over here.
Very good.
All right. So you turn into an eagle and you ferry everyone over, probably one by one.
Yeah.
And you're all carefully. Oh, real quick. While you were tossing Vanifer's body into the lava, I'll say you picked her pockets beforehand.
Yeah.
And you found 4 amulets.
Mm-hmm.
And after you picked one up and kind of looked at it and put it on against your better judgment,
Mm-hmm.
you felt the heat of the lava around you just kind of diminish and fall away, and like it wasn't there anymore.
Love it.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Bees!
Raz, what are you gonna do with those amulets?
I guess I'll distribute one to everyone while I'm flying us over. I'll flip one up through my beautiful eagle beak.
Yep. And everyone puts on one of these amulets that kind of protects them from the heat.
Mm-hmm.
And then you fly everyone over one by one to the fire portal.
Mm-hmm.
Are we standing on top of this?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're standing carefully on top of the Weeping Colossus, which also.
So
How sure is our footing up here?
Pretty good.
yeah, I mean, I guess we wouldn't be on the head because the head looks like it's mostly leaking lava.
For the most part, yeah, but I'll say
Yeah.
you're able to find a couple footholds where, like, for example, on his forehead. Yeah,
Mhm.
his forehead's not, leaking any lava. So
Okay.
I'm just going to have to shut my window because now a cop car is going by. Hang on.
It sounds like you live in fucking Camden. Like,
Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous.
Jesus.
And, like, I'll be right back. 1 second.
Do you need to take like a short rest or something, Sarah?
So I have a spell I need to cast, but it's gonna take 10 minutes to cast.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. Like, we can
Also,
take
I
a short
I could
rest.
use a short rest as well.
Yeah, I
to
definitely
regain
need one
hit
too.
points.
Yeah, just for the hit dice.
Yeah.
So I'll say y'all took a short rest before
Mhm.
Raz flew you over.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and so we'll do that. And
Pop
then
literally all my hit dice.
Yep.
yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I mean, if we die, we die. Like, there's no point in
So-
having hit dice saved.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's gonna be.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So many dice.
All right, I'm
I
good.
think.
I'm just wanted to, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, even with just my con mod, I cannot mathematically miss my max hit points. Because I'm
DJ
rolling 12 die.
DJ's trying to steal the fucking 9 of diamonds from my hand. This is bullshit. No way. No way.
Oh man.
No
You
way.
denied me? I was
Those are my
stealing them
fucking
all.
cards.
I managed to regain all but 1.
Don't you have other hit dice? We're level 12.
I had already used some.
Oh, okay.
I got there.
I don't know when, but I
exactly.
did apparently.
Very good.
I had 1 extra, but yeah.
And then if we're all up here,
Mm-hmm.
ready to go,
Mm-hmm.
I am. Well, Zafira is going to, I guess, pull out her holy symbol,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't think I've ever described, but it's like a little brooch thing,
Okay.
with like a cloud
Ooh.
on it. It's It's not a great symbol, I will say. Like I've tried to incorporate it into like stuff and it's difficult, but that's what it looks like. And she's going to pray
Mhm.
and while doing that cast planar ally.
Mhm.
Okay. Are you going to do that now, or would you like to do it through the portal?
I don't know what's going on through the portal.
That's
So
fair.
if DM wants to say do it through the portal, then I'll wait. But
I would do it through the portal.
all right,
It is a 10-minute cast time.
yeah.
So, I mean-
That's my concern, is that she
Mhm.
has no way to speed up that cast. So if this is like what we've been dealing with, where we land and we're right there, I
Yeah.
don't know if she's got 10 minutes to stand there and just give me the power.
I'll say it's definitely you'll have 10 minutes on the other side of the portal to do it.
Okay.
You're not going to
Alright.
pop through right into the thick of it.
So this is
Right.
more of an ogre mock
Mhm.
Yes.
situation.
Yep.
All right then.
While Zafira is praying, I'm just going to lean over to Mr. Fizzlewick and just point at Zafira.
Hmm.
Mr. Fizzlewick,
Yes.
I've
Sorry.
never seen a thing do that.
Oh, that's not for me either. So I look at my wrench.
This is my holy symbol.
I-
Lord and Savior wrench.
Yeah.
I would love to see like a paladin artificer
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
That,
an
like-
interesting.
has like a hammer, but like a regular old hammer
Mm-hmm.
with their holy symbol. Like
Yeah, no, that'd be pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's
That's
the
an
it's the
Everon
meme with the
blast.
butterfly. Is this a god?
Yeah, honestly.
It would overlap really well too, because I have all kinds of paladin abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like don't use them because I like the other stuff, but I have like sanctuary and all those cool paladin spells. And I guess more smites.
All right. Are we all good to go through this portal?
Before we go in, I will, while sitting here with Mr. Fizzlewick, pull one of my potions from my bag. Mr.
Okay.
Fizzlewick,
Yes.
do you need this?
What is it? Healing potion?
No, invulnerability.
No, I think I'm okay. I think you should hang on to it.
Oh my god,
Are you
I
sure, Mr. Fizzlewick?
Absolutely.
Drink it.
How long do they last?
1 minute, so we'll have to wait when we get inside.
I mean, yeah, if you insist.
I'm gonna suck down one of those potions of storm giant strength.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Make my strength 29.
That's a high strength stat. I like that.
Is-
Wow, Storm is 29?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense, because Storm is the highest, so yeah, cool.
Let me pop that. So now my my attacks. Let's see what we got here. Plus 13 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's I would-
Fizzlewick, are you planning on getting up close to this being we're going to fight?
I have no idea. Haven't undecided. I do plan on getting big though, so I've got my big potion ready.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Mike, you have
I'm
a
so
potion of
nervous.
invulnerability. And then I guess I'll go over to the cat.
Yeah, I mean my potion of growth lasts a while actually, so I'm just gonna drink my big potion now.
Okay. Cat friend,
Yes,
you're quite quick.
I am.
Would you like to be quicker?
I would.
Drink this. I'm gonna give you my potion of speed. Oh, not now! When we get inside.
It's only a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just add it to your inventory. It literally just casts haste on you, no concentration.
Okay, potion of speed.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Hmm?
They have horseshoes of speed. It's
Uh,
amazing.
Let's see this.
Love that.
While we're out here too, I'm gonna cast Death Ward on everyone.
Very
Okay.
good.
It's a good idea.
Well, on Raz, Whiteclaw, and Fizzlewick.
Cast it on yourself too. You have slots.
No, I don't.
Oh my god, haste is so good on me too. Good god.
You're welcome. You're
Oh.
you're untouchable.
If I fail a dex save, kill me on the spot. I have a +9 with advantage. Just kill me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so then if you're casting Death Ward on everyone but not yourself, Cleric.
What?
Let's go. Nah, I'm kidding. I wouldn't honestly do that to you after giving everyone else something.
I have a potion of invisibility.
It would break though as soon as you do something. As soon as you attack or cast a spell, it casts invisibility on you.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's still as soon as you do something. So I will give you instead my oil of etherealness. I'm gonna have to spend 10 minutes dripping it on you though.
I mean,
Here
I
you
have to spend 10
go.
minutes
Huh?
doing this. I have to spend 10 minutes.
Yeah, so while you're casting, I'm just gonna dump oil on your head.
Yeah,
Shiny and new.
Dump oil on her head before she walks into a place made of fire. What could go wrong?
Yeah, dude, it's fine.
Toasty.
It's only made of cloudy gray oil.
What is that?
You have the effect of the etherealness spell for 1 hour. You can plane shift, so you don't have to end your turn in the area to be targeted. You're welcome.
Oh. Don't you need that more than I do?
Nope.
So,
I can't afford to plane shift. I would lose. DJ could arguably sever my connection to any summons I have if I plane shift.
mm.
So, I'm just in. Well, after the 10 minutes, go inside.
All right.
Let's do this.
So you
Yeah.
spend 10 minutes preparing, getting everything ready.
Hmm.
Sarah, did you decide if you wanted to summon or do your planar ally now or when you go in?
Probably when we go in. I think that's.
Okay. So you guys spend some time out here preparing. And then
Yeah, I'm gonna cast jump on myself and leap in.
pass through the portal. And this is where you find yourselves.
Oh boy. Hi, Smaug. Thank you.
Each square on this map is 5 feet.
Okay, 5.
Okay.
Love it.
So it's actually.
Oh, we gotta be bigger then.
Yeah, we gotta be bigger.
Yeah, let me blow you all up.
We have to be large. Can I get a large in the chat, please?
Did the bees come with us?
I feel like my bees wouldn't make it.
Yeah, that's fair. There you go.
Is that the sound of the
It's our
bees
entrance
as they
noise.
Yeah, that was the bee getting taken away.
leave? They arrested my bees!
So this is where y'all find yourselves. I'll say it's at this moment, Sarah, that you go ahead and after you pass through, one, you can see that, this walkway that you're on is really not necessarily a walkway, but like the crust of the earth, earth, quote unquote, with little cracks and bubbles of magma as you're walking along. And as you take a couple steps in, you hear it crunch and crack under your feet as if it's ready to give way at any moment. And yeah, so then you spend your 10 minutes summoning or doing your planar ally. And let me... Oh, I can't remember what I decided on.
I guess I ask
That was it.
Kadi to help. to help us.
Very good.
Please,
Bees,
bees. Hear us, bees.
hear us, O mighty bees. Bring us your honey and bless us on this day.
Oh my god.
Why does
Dude,
that
honey
actually
would be
sound
great
like a good
right now.
prayer?
Yeah, dude, honey's great. It's delicious.
I have just a cup of honey
Medicinal.
right here.
Oh god, the bees.
It's known.
They prayed.
Victor,
Oh,
thank
hi,
you very
Scott.
much for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Wanderer's Hideaway. Yes,
All right,
Smaug is
give me-
licking my arms.
Give me 1 minute. I just have to create a token for it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But as I'm doing that, I'll say, as you're standing there doing your planar ally, there's a couple moments after you finish where nothing seems to happen. And as you're standing there kind of confused and disgruntled that Akadi didn't answer you, you see begin to materialize and just kind of like form from nothing in front of you an odd creature that is blue. Let's see, it's got blue and lighter blue elements. It's got a really long tail, 6 legs.
Oh,
Oh, hate it.
Yeah, and it is a frost salamander.
Frost.
Up until the 6 legs.
pretty
We were-
much.
We were fine.
Ukubo,
Um,
grow.
Long.
And
Ukubo
they
get
speak
longer.
primordial.
What's up?
Yes, I believe so.
Man, Soot spoke primordial, I think.
I mean, so do I.
Yeah, so does Shane.
Fairly
Can I
certain.
Yeah, it speaks primordial.
Yeah. Yep, primordial. Yep. So let me put him where he belongs.
Mhm.
It's gonna be huge. Just be prepared.
Oh,
My boy.
Is that what he looks like?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A friend.
that is a,
Uh,
Is he,
oh,
is he
big friend.
large or huge?
He is huge.
Oh
My God.
So he would actually be
Probably
Yeah.
right in front of me.
6 by 6, I believe.
Yep.
Yep. He'd be 6 by 6. So let
Bring
me
him down.
make him a bit bigger. Here you
There
go.
you go.
Jesus.
Yep. That's
My
you
fucking
see that
God.
kind of materialize and form.
Help me.
Hello?
Shit.
And it just kind of lashes its tail at you.
Oh.
What is
Oh.
that? What is that large cold in front of us?
An ally, I hope.
Smaug, stop biting the screen.
You were sent by Akari.
Do you speak primordial?
Yes.
Great. It goes, yes. Yes, Akadi sent me. What can I help you with?
Sup, man?
It's me, your boy.
What do you want?
Sam the Salamander.
We need help slaying a prince.
Okay. What prince?
The Prince of Fire.
Oh, Imix. Yeah, I can help you with that. Akadi's been planning a siege on him for a long time.
Well, I guess this is it.
Okay. Let's go. And it just kind of starts walking along.
As we begin walking, I'm gonna approach Zafira. Oh, is that your cat?
That is not a cat.
Indeed.
I know you know what a cat looks like. I'll point to White Claw.
Indeed.
Come here.
He was sent by Akari to help us.
Akadi?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is.
That's fine. He's here to help us.
Can I have it?
No.
Oh. So it's yours?
No.
Whose is it?
I mean, I'm not sure where he came from, but I don't think he belongs to anyone.
Interesting. We'll take good care of him then.
I hope
Very
so.
good care.
Of course.
And while I am here, adjacent to White Claw,
Yes.
I will place my hand on you. The thing I gave you to drink.
Yes.
Drink it when we see it.
All right. I'll
Good
look
boy.
for the very large hot spot.
I was going to say you're blind. I'll look for it. You won't. I'll kneel down before Mr. Fizzlewick.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fizzlewick,
Yes.
it has been an honor to serve by your side.
You as well.
Cherish your wrench, as you call it.
I'll curtsy.
I promise if we survive all of this, I will get you back to your dwarf friend so you may laugh in his face.
I sure hope if I survive this, I can do that.
Thank you,
If you
Mr.
can after
Fizzlewick.
this, then I don't know when you'd be able to.
Mm-hmm.
And, Salamander Lady?
That's my name.
It is. You've been around.
I'll just pat Raz on the shoulder.
When you go to pat me, I will
Mhm.
catch your hand. Attempt to. If DJ will permit me.
Sure.
Do you want me
I'll,
to roll to catch her hand?
I'll say she didn't do it with malicious intent.
Sure.
You know, there's no roll against it. You would just grab her hand as she moved it over toward you.
Trying to catch these hands.
And I will pause and look at your hand and then let go.
All right. Shall we?
While you're all standing here,
Mm-hmm.
make dexterity saves. I don't know if you noticed me roll that 1 on a d10,
Uh-oh.
but there's a regional effect. Oh,
Well,
that comes with Imix, and that's happening. That 1 was the
A
check.
dex save.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh, I almost
fine.
rolled 8 of them. One. Oh god.
Oh. Oh no.
What a start, friends.
It wasn't a 1. I didn't roll a 1.
Alright, well, I nat 20.
Mm-hmm. So, John, you'll be
Mhm.
safe. Let me roll for the Frost Salamander.
Let me roll for Crockpot too.
Actually, I won't roll for the Frost Salamander. He'll be fine. No, it's too late. I already did. He's taking it too.
Mhm.
Crockpot has the same mods.
Come on, Crockpot. Shit.
Nope, Crockpot's, really not quick for something that literally has the ability Vigilant.
Oh.
So as you're standing here, just getting ready for your attack, this thing over here, the 1-2. Let me click and do my ping.
No.
There it is. This one over here begins to bubble violently. And as it's bubbling violently, you hear soon just a loud boom as it flings rock and hot magma into the air.
That's fun.
So John's the only one who succeeded, correct?
Oh, I don't know what a success.
Yeah, we don't know
is,
what the
so.
DC is. I think we
Sorry.
got like a pair of 12s.
Yep.
pair of
John's the only
12s.
one who succeeded. So everyone but John takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
So I take
As-
4.
For a hot second, I thought that was a D100, and I was like, please don't do this.
As just bits of rock begin pelting you. And 15 fire damage, as you know the rocks are red hot and hit you and burn, such.
What was that?
15 fire damage to
15.
everyone but me.
15 fire damage.
15 fire damage, correct.
7.
Yeah. I don't need this blanket right now. I'm already sweating. This is bad. We haven't even started yet.
That
And
more?
no, that was to check to see how long it's active.
Oh, great.
Mhm.
12 rounds?
Uh-huh.
Cool. They're on fire for 12 rounds?
No, that's how long that fountain's going to be active and blowing rock.
Oh,
gotta
okay.
fuck
I
away
thought
from
you
that.
meant that they literally caught on fire.
No.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess seeing that everyone else starts to get fucking destroyed by this fountain of fire, I'm just gonna start running ahead.
All right, Sarah, I did give you control over the frost salamander too.
Oh, okay, I mean, technically, I don't control the salamander.
Yeah,
like,
it makes
he's
its
just
own
here.
actions. It's
Yeah.
like, it's
Fair
not
enough.
a summon thing like I have where I control it. She
Gotcha.
literally has begged for an otherworldly thing to come hang out.
So it'll be me
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's totally yours.
Okay. Fair enough.
So, like, he could throw himself into the fire if you really wanted him to.
Mhm.
But
Oh, he's not gonna.
I know
Ugh.
you're a kind DM.
I try to be, except for when I make things explode around you. Yeah. So everyone begins just rushing along this pathway. I will say, ahead of you to the north, you see a volcano. You see the outer ridges of a volcano, and this walkway proceeds through the rim.
Yep.
Yep.
Should we run?
That.
Yep.
Let's go.
I'd recommend it.
Don, while we are running, I will emboldening bond you.
Okay. What does that do?
As long as we are within 30 feet of one another, we effectively have bless once per turn.
Oh,
You roll
cool.
a d4 and you can add it to an attack roll, ability check, or a save.
Sweet.
As long as we're within 30 feet of each other.
Cool. Love that.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to punch the shit out of this thing.
Oh, I will.
Yep, I'm gonna keep running.
Yeah, I would recommend that.
Yep,
Yeah, we're
Cool.
running. We're going.
So everyone just takes off running.
yep. 60 feet.
As you start running, this thing back here again once more begins to bubble and blow chunks and rocks and stuff just up into the air. You quickly run as it starts to explode once more, and you avoid it. And now you come to the edge of the walkway. Let me move you up here, where it just stops before the volcano,
Mm-hmm.
and you all kind of stop and gather yourselves. Are we ready to walk in?
Oh, absolutely.
I think so. I hope so.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness. Is that what he looks
Oh my god! Dude, the salamander's as big as him. Fuck yeah, we're fine.
Look at his face.
He looks like a fucking angry tree.
He looks like
He looks
Smaug when he's grumpy.
He really does.
No.
If anyone's ever read Howl's Moving Castle, the book, that's what
Mm.
Calcifer looks like on the cover
Oh,
of the
yeah.
book. He literally looks just like that.
And as you
He
walk
looks a
in,
little bit like that in the movie. Oh my goodness. I'm
As you
no
walk
longer
in.
afraid.
yeah, you should be. You hear Imix, this creature in front of you, of just giant fire. you see you're literally inside the walkway, or like on a walkway into the very center of the volcano with magma boiling and bubbling all around you. You smell sulfur and other volcanic gases and such. As you begin to walk closer, yeah, it does look like an angry cheetah.
Are these 5-foot squares or 10-foot, just for clarity?
These are 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I made the past 2 maps, so they're both 5 feet.
Okay, cool.
Love it.
And as you begin to approach, Imix, this creature in front of you, just laughs, and you hear a crackly laugh as if like wood was burning and popping. As he laughs as you approach.
I might also be laughing just a little bit.
And
Yeah.
at that point, we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
All right. As we're entering combat, I'm gonna drink this potion
Okay.
because I see it now. So
You're welcome.
thank you.
Sarah's already properly coated in oil. Mr. Fizzlewick's got his.
All right. So how does etherealness work? So
Okay. So it's
like I'm looking at the spell and I feel like I'm reading it and it's not sticking in my brain. If I move up or like, so I'm on the border.
hmm,
I can move in any direction, up or down. What does that mean? Like I can physically move up and down?
mhm.
Okay.
So you can technically go anywhere in here because you are on the border ethereal. So like you could walk on the lava and be fine because you are technically walking into the ethereal plane.
Okay.
I actually genuinely don't know if the plane of fire is an outer plane.
I believe it is an inner plane.
Correct.
Me.
Yeah, the outer planes are the good and evil ones, so we're fine.
I will drink my potion too, just for ease of tracking, since it seems like everyone's lasts a minute.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I also didn't know what it did. I just read it, so I'll just drink it now.
Cool. And let's see. Let me roll for Imix. What do you roll? Oh boy, that's terrible.
It's good.
Yep. That's gonna be this. All right. John, you've rolled a 22.
Correct.
Sarah?
You have a
19.
placeholder again for lair actions?
Yes.
Okay.
Mike?
13.
And Crockpot is on yours.
Yep,
so
right after me.
he actually doesn't need to be in here. Can I delete just Crockpot? Yeah, there we go. And let me roll for Frosty. Frosty is a 13. So the same Mike, you go first.
Is that his name?
That's what I named him. Yeah, his name's now Frosty.
Oh.
All right, and I hate to do this, but right before we start, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
That's fine.
Better than waiting.
True.
Are we ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, since DJ's gone to the bathroom, the thing for etherealness is that while you're on the border ethereal, you are not where we are right now. Like,
Okay.
so for you, you're not actually right next to me. Like, you're next to me in the ethereal, like in the border ethereal, because there's like a threshold between our planes and the ethereal planes. So because you're not here, it can't hit you and you are not susceptible to its like effects in the area. So what happens is you'll be able to move yourself safely to a position where you want and then conclude the spell join us in the plane of fire in this
Mhm.
volcano and be fine.
Then
So like,
should
go
I
ahead.
have taken damage then from that?
The 15 fire thing? No, realistically, you should not have. Because etherealness lasts for 8 hours.
8 hours, yeah, up to 8 hours.
Yeah, so it's like you cast all your spells on us, you summon your planner ally, I dump oil on you. I mean,
Mhm.
we would say we did it in that direction. Just because this is our first time remotely using the etherealness spell.
Yeah, I've never
like,
heard of it prior to
yeah,
this.
I thought it was a little bit more akin to, I think it's Blink, the one where
Yeah.
at the end of each turn you roll the d20 to see whether or not you shift out. I thought etherealness you were able to perpetually step in and out
Mhm.
during the 8 hours, because I was like, that's incredible for Sarah. She pops in, heals, does like call lightning or some shit, and then pops the fuck out.
All right, I've returned,
Very good.
and I believe we're starting off with Don, correct?
Real quick before
Mhm.
we do that, we did look at etherealness.
Okay.
Shaking. And technically, I'm not on this plane of existence right now. So that previous damage that I had taken
You wouldn't have.
Yeah.
would not have.
Now, are you still able to interact with things on the material plane?
No.
Yeah, she can
Cool.
see them, correct?
Yeah, I can see them.
You can
Everything's
see and
gray.
hear the plane you originated from, but everything looks gray, and you can't see more than 60 feet beyond where you are.
Mhm.
So, like, she's here, just not here. It's this way, she's not affected by, like, the area of effect shit that Imix might have. And she
Okay.
can't be targeted by him because can't perceive her.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. And now that's like until the spell ends. That's available.
It lasts
Until I
8 hours, but,
concluded.
like, she will end the spell
Mhm.
Okay.
to
I
join.
gotcha.
So, like, we effectively just have to straight trust that she's here.
Fair enough.
Because we've got no idea, theoretically, where the fuck Zephyra is. As far as we know, it's the 3 boys and the salamander going in to fight the fireman.
Yeah, I could have just run off.
Yep. Still can.
All right.
Go ahead,
So,
Don.
Don, you're gonna lead us off.
Okay. He is all the way back there. Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have been up here with everybody. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
I'm also just gonna move him a little bit into there.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's in, like, the center.
Yeah.
So
Can we make this jazz thing a little bit smaller, perhaps?
what thing?
Jazz thing. Oh yeah.
This
Hang
is
on.
the saxophone
Oh.
playing. Yeah.
Okay, so I could move all the way there. If I use feline agility. Yeah, I'll use feline agility to double my movement speed.
Okay.
All right. I'm there.
Hmm?
I am, so I still have 10 feet of movement or 15 feet of movement left. I am going to attack with my fists because it
Okay.
doesn't make a difference anymore. So I'm just going to punch him with my hands.
Go ahead and roll to attack him.
24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. Alright, first attack is 17.
Okay, deal
Damage.
17 damage.
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second.
Okay.
because I was stupid and forgot to add a health bar for him. There we go. Okay, so your first attack was 17, you said, right?
Yes. Yeah. 17 points.
Okay.
Oh, God.
And you take 11 fire damage as you punch into fire.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yep.
Okay. I'll do it again.
Fucking do it again. Okay?
Mhm.
Yep, that hits.
Yep.
For 11 points.
Okay. So last one was 17, this one's 11?
Mhm. Burn it down, dude. Oh.
And takes 17 fire damage as you punch into him.
Stop that. Oh my goodness.
Third attack from haste. Hits.
Oh yeah, that
No.
hit.
And another 11 points.
You take another 17 points of fire damage.
I'm going to
Fucking punch
use...
him.
Well, so I have two options here. I'm assuming he has an area of effect thing that I'm going to be subject to at the end of this round. So I will probably use my bonus action and Step of the Wind and disengage and move away so that way I can attack next round.
Mhm.
Because
Okay.
I think that's probably safer than Flurry of Blows and getting 2 punches in. But that is assuming I don't die, because I am now bloodied already.
I mean, you have Death Ward, so.
We do have Death Ward.
Saves you once, man.
Saves me once.
Um,
Ah,
You-
fuck it, I'm gonna hit
it's
him.
your call. Like I am gonna play this fight trusting my friends.
oh, John.
Oh no.
Yeah, if I'm gonna take damage from moving, I don't want to take damage from area of effects. So I'm gonna use Step of the Wind
Mhm.
and trust that if he attacks me, I have a high enough AC and I have advantage on dex saves with a +9. So theoretically, I can dodge all of the incoming damage from that. So yes, that is what I'm gonna do because I don't want to take area of effect damage. So I'm going to disengage and pop 15 feet back away from him.
Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Everyone except Sarah, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. And who is in contact with metal right now? I assume that'd be Fizzlewick.
Yes. I think
I'm not.
Yeah, John's a druid, so he wouldn't be. Don, are you wearing any metal?
No, I mean the tips of my spears, but I'm intentionally not
Yeah.
touching
holding
the
that.
tips of the spears. Yeah,
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have on Elven Chain.
17 for me for the con save.
Mike,
Yes.
you take 8 fire damage as the metal you're holding begins to heat.
Okay.
Let's see, we got a 20, a 23, a 17, and Sarah didn't have to roll.
Yet.
You're welcome.
Mike and Don, you take 1 level of exhaustion
Oh.
as Imix cackles once more, and you hear the fiery crackle of like wood burning and popping, and
Oh.
a blast of heat just courses through the through this volcano,
Okay.
and it spreads. I mean, you can watch the like embers ride the wave of heat, and you watch it spread all the way
Did
to
they do a save for that?
Huh?
Was there?
Yeah.
the frost salamander. Should have made it too. Damn.
Oh no, that's okay.
Frosty. No.
No, he's got a level of exhaustion.
All right.
Was that the
Con save.
con save?
Yeah,
Mike probably took it because of the heat metal. I'm imagining, right?
Mike took damage because he's holding metal. Right.
Okay.
the con save is a totally different thing. It's still bundled in the same ability, but
Wow,
it's
he had
17 and a
he
20
failed
weren't
on a
enough?
dirty 20.
he did.
Hell yeah, man! Fuck this fight. This fight rules. I'll fucking murder this shit now.
So for everyone who has 1 level of exhaustion, you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Hell yeah.
This is so
And
bad.
Ooh, we start hitting problems at 3. Let's fucking burn it down, Don.
I didn't even go yet.
Uh-huh. It didn't go yet, Sarah. That was a
It didn't-
legendary
it didn't
action.
go yet.
and then we're gonna go
Ah!
fast.
Yup. Bam. Fucking salamander, 10, 15, 20. Bam.
Okay.
Cool. I will cast at a 6th level,
Mm-hmm.
conjure minor elementals,
Okay.
and I will make 8 ice boys.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'll make 8 ice mephits right on top of him because I have a 90-foot cast range.
Okay. Let me find.
Little ice boys.
Yep, little ice boys.
Ice boy.
Ice boys?
How's it when you search? Here we go. This is gonna represent your ice methods. And
Cute.
how many?
8.
All right. I'm just gonna do. Do you want me to do all 8, or do you want me to just do the 1?
I mean, honestly, if you don't mind doing 8, because this way I can actually place. Oh, that's just us. Yes, we're gonna win.
Won't let me.
We simulacrumed without knowing.
Invoke duplicity.
Yeah, right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. And you should have control over them.
Also, I do not.
Damn it! I gotta do them all individually. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine. No, it's quick.
Ice daddies.
Don?
Don, are you okay?
No, I told you earlier I'm not okay.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm terrible.
I'm not
There you go.
I have my note too.
Look at these ice daddies, dude. This is
Fucking
the
surrounding
coolest
him.
fight.
Flank boys.
Ooh, actually, I'll leave some spots open in the front.
Very good. So I can sneak in there.
Yeah.
Assuming I get to the next round of combat.
I think you will.
All right. So you summon all your ice boys.
Okay, so again, this is entirely your ruling. They are vulnerable to fire. If
Yep.
you want to instant pop them, that's your discretion.
I'll say no because they have a very low AC and hit point total given the fight that they're dealing with. So I'll say that amulet you were wearing is magic and kind of spreads to all of them.
Very good.
Unless you want them to immediately explode, and then we can do that too.
I don't care. It's your. I will entirely leave the judgment up to you as to whether you think. If you want to make the ruling that the amulet passes on to them, I accept that ruling. If you want to make it that it does not, and that they instantaneously explode, I am also fine with either thing. Entirely thematically up to you.
All right, so we'll say it extends to them to where they're able to exist without just blowing up immediately.
Sure.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
so I have to roll for their initiative, and it's a shitty +1.
I'm just gonna add one of them, and then they'll all
Yeah.
act on that
Oh,
turn.
ice
Yeah.
boys.
Oh, they're going at the end. All right, ice boys.
All right.
So I can't really cast anything of value because I cast too high of a level spell for that, so I can't heal Dawn. Man. Yeah, I'm good because I'm gonna wait to pop my spirit until I get close to you, Don. So that'll
Yep.
be my turn.
Okay. So then we're gonna go to Imix's
Lair
action.
boy.
Everyone make a con save.
Hmm.
Me excluded, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You'd be excluded. Everyone else within 300 feet.
Oh, that was an
No.
18, and then I got wrecked.
Oh.
Same.
Oh,
Nope.
Okay.
Cool.
Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. You all take 8 fire damage as once again he lets loose another heat wave and just blasts it forward toward you.
it is fire damage though.
It is fire damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so resist. Okay.
Are you going to be able to resist 100% of it?
I mean, knowing that it's 8, yeah, I would absolutely pop and absorb elements. I'll fucking cast that shit at a 2nd level. I don't want to fucking take damage from.
Okay. So you'll be immune to this next thing then. Don and Mike, you both gain another level of exhaustion.
Yeah,
Mhm,
I'm safe.
mhm.
Cool.
So your speed is now halved. And that's his lair
Alrighty.
action.
Mm-hmm.
We go to Zafira. I wouldn't blame you if you just never came back from the ethereal plane after seeing this.
Just stay right where I am.
Yeah, I mean, because you're seeing this happen, you are immediately saying White Claw is bloody badly and looks fucking tired, and so does Fizzlewick.
Yeah.
So I am going to. This area here is like magma or lava, right? Like a little pool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what this guy does, but I guess I'll move over here.
Okay.
And with that, I don't. Sorry, I'm just checking this spell.
You're
one more
fine.
time. I don't need to use an action to end this spell, do I?
What? Etherealness?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to. Me.
And also, technically, I wouldn't have seen White Claw getting.
Is it
getting beat up.
outside of the 60 feet of your vision?
Yeah.
Okay. And yes, it does take an action to end it.
It also immediately returns you to the plane you originated from in the spot you currently occupy. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I misread that at first.
Yeah, it takes her all the way back. Secretly, I dicked us over and I saved Sarah's life and killed us all.
Oh my god.
Do you imagine if that was my true intention for the big brain play? Save Zafira?
That'd have been something.
It still might be.
Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna, I guess, use my action to end that spell.
Mhm.
Okay.
Return, and then use my bonus action to cast spiritual weapon. and once again summon the cat head right on this guy.
Okay. And
So
that's your turn.
Is the spiritual weapon in range? I wasn't looking at the
Yeah.
prince's page. You can attack with it then.
Here,
Yeah,
let me
that's
give
what
you.
I'm doing.
Sorry, let me give you your spiritual weapon then. I believe I should already have one that fits it. Maybe not. Nope.
That is going to be a 21 to hit once you.
That'll hit. Oh, it's this one again. There you go. There's a spiritual weapon. Where do you want it? Right there.
Right here. That's literally the edge of my range for it. So
Okay. There you go, and I gave you control over it as well.
nice.
The cat.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and that's going to be for 13 points
Very good.
force damage,
Okay.
and that will conclude my.
Now, can your spiritual weapon take damage?
No.
No.
Okay. So no damage is applied to it. It's the end of your turn.
Mhm.
Imix is going to use his legendary action. Another one.
Hmm.
And he's there now.
Oh.
TJ.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Sarah. I gave you guys like 3 weeks of warning about this is going to be hell. It's just going to be. Yeah. So now he appears there. And there you go. We go to Fizzlewick.
Okay.
I mean, to put it in range
Damn,
for
he
Fizzlewick.
has a lot of action points then. Jesus.
3.
Yeah, well.
The teleport's
I'm-
only 1?
Hmm?
The teleport's only 1?
That's 2.
Didn't he use Heat Wave twice?
The one
He's-
was a lair, actually.
Right.
Oh.
One was legendary, the other was lair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Oh,
feels.
God.
Okay. I guess I'm climbing aboard Crockpot's back here. I was gonna inject myself with a hasty potion, but doesn't. No, I still am. Okay. Yeah. So I'll have my crossbow out as I climb on Crockpot's back, and I'm gonna throw a vial in it and just stamp it into my leg
Hell yeah.
as I get the effects of haste, and then I'll use my extra action to take a shot at him with the crossbow.
Getting fucking juiced.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack him. And because haste doubles your
Oh!
Oh!
So sad.
speed. Oh.
God,
Yeah,
it was
not gonna hit.
there.
I know, I saw it. It's
Fuck.
okay.
Your speed is now normal since haste doubles your.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
cool. So, all right, that's good to know.
I mean, I'm still gonna hang out on Crockpot's back because he's much faster than me
Yeah.
anyway. But yeah, that's my action bonus action I still have. I don't think I even really have any, but I'm gonna check.
It's mostly
Now-
your smites, right?
Yeah, it's just I just have a smite and a shield action. Yeah, he's I'm gonna have Crockpot not run into him. Crockpot's gonna run back this way,
Okay.
and yeah, that'll be me.
All right. Now we go to Frosty.
Get him, Frosty. Fuck him up.
Frosty is going to hit him with a freezing breath attack.
Love it.
So let's see.
I like that.
Oh,
Hell yeah, Frosty.
That was almost the one.
Oh, really
Frosty.
close.
Oh wait, no, that's not a roll to attack. I apologize. That's a con save.
No!
I'll re-roll it since I did it wrong. But
Uh,
so this is Imix's con save.
No!
even better, you monster!
Oh, the dice fucking hate us today.
I love
That's,
it.
They want blood.
that's a 26.
I mean, an at 20, it's no damage.
Yeah.
Or half as much on a successful.
Yeah, but not
We've been
20.
doing
it's-
ones and
yeah.
20s.
Yeah, so he lets loose his frost breath, and it just has no effect.
Just eats it.
Creature hits him with a melee. It wasn't a melee attack. Yeah, and he's gonna take the fire damage from Imix moving into his space.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Is he vulnerable to fire damage like my ice boys?
Oh, he sure is.
Yep, that's 52, buddy.
Uh-huh. But his breath weapon recharges automatically. So
Because
now
he took fire?
Yep.
Cool.
That's good.
That's the end of his turn. And
Frosty.
now we go to Imix.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He's gonna throw a fire blast. He's just gonna take part of his hand and just chuck a fireball at somebody. Not an actual fireball, just, a flame blast.
Oh, fire.
Mm-hmm.
And both are gonna go at Raz.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I
That-
I have
feel
no
like-
reaction, so they're hitting.
that's 2 29s.
Yeah, they're hitting.
Okay. Oh, there it went, sorry. Okay, there's no modifier to it.
Okay.
Take 34 from the first,
Cool. So half to 17.
and 40 from the second.
Okay. So
37.
Yep.
Total.
So I've got a con saves. So 17. It's half damage, right? $10 or half, whichever's higher. So each of them would be 10, because the first one would be 8 when it's half. So I'm a +6 on cons. Yeah.
Because it's half of the half. Gotcha. Right.
Well, so
Right.
I half the first set of damage, so I take 17. The con save is 10 or half the damage I took. Half would be 8, so I check against 10.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so 14, and then check against 10 again.
Oh,
14.
Good.
Jesus
So
Christ.
I
What's up
keep
with
my
the
ice
double
boys. Huh?
good.
What's up with all the double rolls?
Yeah, I know.
Don't know.
And then Imix, is it 50 feet? He's gonna fly 50 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's gonna go right here. He's gonna take an opportunity attack from Frosty.
Come on, Frosty.
Come on, Frosty.
Frosty!
Frosty.
Mhm.
Frosty is gonna hit it with what's gonna do more? A bite attack.
Fuck yeah, Frosty.
That definitely hits. So that's gonna be
You're killing it, Frosty.
11 piercing damage.
I mean, it's something.
It's not
it's-
not 0.
Yeah.
Yep, it's something, all right. And then he's also going to take a D10. Yep, a D10 of cold damage. And 3 cold damage.
Cool.
Is he
He takes
vulnerable?
the fire damage because he hit him.
He sure does.
I was gonna say is Fireboy vulnerable to cold damage?
No.
Rip.
He has. I'll tell you, he has no vulnerabilities.
Oh,
Right.
What a jerk.
Right?
Ice Boy.
Takes 20.
Yep.
Yep. And that's Imix's turn. So now we go to the Ice Boys.
Cool. So all of my ice boys.
I gotta run.
Yep. Ice boys!
Can we get an ice boys in the chat, please?
You're just gonna feel the weirdest cold rush by you.
I love it. It's great. It's like a built-in air conditioning unit.
Okay, so all of them can just barely reach. They will in unison, so this way they don't hit the line in front of them. The back boys will fire first, and then the front boys will fire second. I'm gonna make 8 frost breaths at you.
There is a picture that Littlin made in the chat of the ice boys fighting the Cheeto monster.
The ice boys!
It's so good.
I have to look. DJ, I'm gonna need you to make 8. The ice boys! Oh, they look so good. The fucking Cheeto monster.
Oh my god.
What am I making?
It's like a pine cone made out of Cheetos.
Looks like Tango.
8 DC 10 dex saves. So you can make them. I don't know what its plus is to its saving throw. It might not really be able to fail unless it nat ones.
Oh, there it is.
It's it's DC 10. You said
Correct.
only the nat 1 will fail.
Okay, so I'll roll the damage for the nat 1. Let me pump this out real quick. Oh baby. So we cap the 8, 11 cold from the first frost boy.
So it's a lot of 11s, a lot of repeating numbers. I'm
Right?
not. I think the matrix is breaking, and we're slowly being sucked in.
Hmm.
And then let me do the other 7,
Ice
because you'll still
boys?
take half.
Okay.
D4s. No, I didn't want to actually roll it. I hate that when you click on the
Yeah.
icon, it auto rolls.
Yep.
So, 7 of them. And then we'll half it. Hell yeah, Ice Boys. 15 more cold
Not bad.
as the Ice Boys get in there with their horrifying breath.
Not bad.
Okay.
Oh.
Is that end Ice Boy's turns?
Yep, and then I have to roll 8d6 to see how many of their frost breaths recharge.
They all. That's not a melee attack, so they're not taking the fire damage.
Correct, yeah, they're breathing out just like the salamander.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was not supposed to be 14, I'm a moron. 8. Alright, 1. Great.
Oh,
I got one more frost boy breath. That's
Oh.
them.
Okay, that's the end of their turn.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone make a con save.
Yeah.
And Sarah, you're wearing metal.
Yeah, I am.
And Mike as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the 8 ice boys.
So I've failed on a 20, and I got a 23. I almost feel like it's worth using Flash of Genius.
I succeeded on a 23.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Great.
I got a 9.
Yeah, so, oh god. Mike, you will succeed on the level of exhaustion.
Great.
The damage, however, is not dependent on the save.
No, that makes sense. That's fine.
So thematically, because my ice boys together combined have a nice 69, are they safe?
It is the nicest save.
It is the nicest.
What is their modifier?
Not existent. It's a 0 for con.
They all failed.
Yep.
Yep, all of them.
Very good.
So for Mike and Zafira, because you guys are wearing metal,
Mm-hmm.
take 12 fire damage as your
Yep.
metal heats and burns you. So Mike succeeded. Don did not. Sarah did not. John did not.
Okay, so hold on, because brain. Mike failed on the dirty 20. I can only get to a dirty 20. I need to absorb it again, which blows because it eats my fucking reaction.
You're not
Do I-
taking any fire damage here.
Oh, this is exclusively the con save for the
Exhaustion.
exhaustion? Okay.
So I think this is your first level of exhaustion, John, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you've got one. Everyone else, except for Mike, goes up. Or Sarah, you have one now because this is your first. Don, you go to 3. So you now have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Don's turn.
Okie doke. I have a bunch of spears from the salamanders throwing them at us, so
Yep.
I'm gonna throw them
You've
from
got
here.
4.
So I'm gonna throw them from here.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm gonna throw my spears. So I gotta do 2d20 KL1 plus 13. Let's see if that works. Keep. Oh, right. I had was missing a bracket. 18.
An 18 will hit.
Love it.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, it's got a low AC.
That's
But
good to know.
it's everything else that.
All right, so 12 damage on the first attack as I from behind the ice boys.
Mm-hmm.
Are you throwing the spear?
Yeah.
You can't
No.
strength mod it. No. Can you?
Oh.
I think once it's ranged, I don't know if you can.
No, you can. Or
You can?
I don't know about a spear, but with a javelin, you definitely can use strength.
Really?
Yeah, I think the thrown property says you use whatever you would use with it to attack.
Naturally. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Like I said, I know that's javelins. I don't know if it's spears though.
Yeah, it doesn't
It-
say anything different.
If that applies to the thrown property in general, then yeah, no, I think that makes it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
says
that's-
proficiency with a spear allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you make with it. So even if it's ranged, I can still
And
do
the thrown property says if the weapon's a melee weapon, you use the same ability mod for
Modifier
that attack
for the
roll.
attack.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so 12 on the first one.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do it again.
All right. So I'll say as you throw your first spear and you watch it collide into Imix, it deals a slight amount of damage and like tears the flame apart a bit before continuing through the rest of his body and just burning to ash.
Yep. All right, second attack. Oh my, it's so sad. The fucking disadvantage. It hits clearly, but
You're hitting. That's all that matters at this point. You've got 2 more rounds max before you're dead.
I might not have that.
Yes, correct.
So 10 damage on this one.
Okay.
Like you might get straight murked by exhaustion. And
Yeah.
that's not death wardable.
Yep.
That's good night, White Claw.
Yep. Third action. $19
Yeah,
hits.
you got it again.
Yep.
Yep. For 12.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pop Flurry of Blows and throw my last 2 spears.
Okay.
And then I'll be out of spears. They'll all be gone, but it's fine because my fist does the same. So
Remember also you got haste.
right. Hold on 1 second. Haste was just giving me the extra attack, right?
No.
It
hey,
can also disengage, dash.
Okay.
your speed is doubled. You gain a +2 to your AC.
Yep.
You have advantage on dex saves. you get an additional action on
Yeah,
each of your...
I used the action for an extra attack there. So because that was the third attack, because I only have two. I have two actions normally, so this gave me the extra one, and then I'm
Gotcha.
bonus actioning flurry of blows to attack twice now.
Okay.
So did you have 5 spears then?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because I pulled one out of each
Oh,
person.
you had one and
Yeah.
you got 4.
Yep.
Cool.
So that hits, and that'll hit. All right, so.
Yep.
$29 more points of damage.
Okay. And as your spears collide into Imix, you see them again hit and then just kind of burn up as they hit him. But as they do so, you notice that his flames are starting to dim.
Very good.
That's his bloodied.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's dimming.
DJ, question. Would you clarify lava as a liquid?
Yes.
Great. I can move across liquids without falling, though I don't think that
You
that
would
stops
probably
me
still
from-
suffer the effect.
Yeah.
of it.
Burn your feet.
Yeah, it says
Yeah,
I can
or
move
you
across
burn your little
vertical
feet.
surfaces and liquids on my
Don't
turn
hurt the
without
peats.
falling.
Protect the toe beans.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So I have half movement, but doubled because of haste. So
You
I
have
have
normal
regular, I have
movement.
normal movement. So I'm gonna fucking zoom over to the other side. 5, 10, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, I'm gonna get to. I'll go there.
You would leave it space.
Uh.
It occupies every
Oh,
avenue.
in that.
Yes.
okay.
Because, yeah.
Just back out of there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back up then.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get to like back here.
Stand behind my ice boys.
Stand behind the ice boys and stay away from the wall.
Stand by me. Don, you gotta sing it.
Stand by me. Whoa!
There we go.
And that's the end of your turn, Don.
Yeah.
Now we can't lose.
I hope not.
Everyone make a con save.
Yep.
As once again he lets loose just a blast of hot energy.
Yep.
Could I roll
Why?
something?
Ugh.
13.
Between my mod and Flash of Genius, I have a +11. How do I keep failing?
Right? Dude, I'm a +10. Like, I only passed on 1.
And Sarah and Mike, again, because the metal... Oh, you only take
Mhm.
40 damage that time.
How much was it? 4?
Mm-hmm. And we got White Claw, Fizzlewick. That's everyone. Everyone failed.
Yep.
Everyone gains an additional level of exhaustion.
Yep.
Oh,
We're at
Can
level
you-
3.
So,
I'm at 2. What?
Yeah, we're speed halved.
yeah.
Is there like a link to the?
In
exhaustion?
D&D Beyond, go to conditions, and then all the way at the bottom,
Oh,
Or
okay.
it'll have exhaustion.
I just
Cool,
sent
cool,
it to
cool,
the Discord as well. Oh, I sent it to the wrong Discord.
Hey, think of it this way: I'm no longer bloodied, because my max HP is fucked. So
There you go. I
There's-
just sent
you
it
know.
to our Discord chat, not the wrong one like I did the first time.
6, death.
Yeah.
I'm heading there.
Yep. As he lets loose another wave of hot energy, and that's the end of his turn. Or that's the end of White Claw's turn. And we go to Raz.
Yep. Guess I should have emboldening bonded someone else, not Dawn, because you're so far from me.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's the first time we've been doing it, and they're like it teleported, and like we haven't really been able to.
Yeah, I
Like
can't
it
get around
ported
it.
on me. You can't afford to end near me.
Yeah.
You can't shadow step
Yeah, I can't get over there. I'm cut off.
unless the salamander's big enough to cast a shadow. You could teleport under the fucking
Is it?
salamander.
Well,
I mean, it is
yeah, I would have had to bonus action anyway. to
Yeah,
do
you
that.
wouldn't have been
Yeah.
able to flurry of blows then.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean that's also 100% up to DJ if you can teleport under a salamander.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll let you do that.
All right. Next round, assuming I'm alive.
Yep, if we're alive. Alright, so I have my ice boys. Man, I really need to make sure I connect. I will cast Magic Missile at a 5th level.
Okay.
So it's
Can't
7. Yeah. $27 force damage right in its face.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
you let loose a bunch of magic missiles right toward his stupid fire face.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I will bonus action. I will create my spiritual totem. And I will make... it's only for me. I don't even really think it's about hit points at this point. Ugh. I'll still make a bear spirit in the area right here to
Okay.
give Zafira and I 13 temporary hit points.
okay.
That's my bonus action, and I can't move because it's like within melee range of me, I'm assuming. It's occupying that space right ahead of me, right?
Yeah, it's a big fucking thing too.
Yeah.
So its reach. Yeah, you're within melee range.
Yeah.
And that's...
Well, I mean, yeah, I'll make a bear spirit, and then I will absolutely look up in this thing's fucking face as it's just swirling around us. Coward. And I'll end my turn.
Okay, everyone make a con save.
Yep.
No more con saves.
This is for the legendary action.
Hmm?
Nope.
All right.
21.
Yeah, so Sarah and Mike, you will succeed on the exhaustion check.
Hmm?
Great.
And you take 13 fire damage as the metal on you begins to heat again.
Thanks for the temporary hit points.
You're welcome.
Uh,
I figure genuinely it's the best thing I can do with a bonus action is effectively healing word you.
Don and John gain another level of exhaustion.
Yep.
Everyone make another con save. This is lair action.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I have to pop my...
Just wait.
I
And-
mean, I'm at a 19. I've seen 19s fail.
You're right, on the legendary action. The lair
Okay.
action, oddly enough, has a different DC from the legendary action.
Oh, okay.
So a 19 will succeed.
Okay.
So you're not gonna take another level of exhaustion, but everyone else does.
I am dead.
No, I think you're just at 5 now.
Nope, because you just did it. You did this twice in a row. I was at 4.
It was legendary
5.
action into lair action.
So I'm
Right.
dead.
All right. So
How does that work with
Ah.
Death Ward?
Death Ward protects against lowering your hit points to 0.
Gotcha.
yeah.
Damn. So I'll just take a moment of silence for White Claw here.
Right. All right. Will you let me pop shared burden and instead of taking damage, take the exhaustion?
Yes.
It's not a damaging effect. It's entirely up to you. But I will pop my reaction and eat the exhaustion.
Yes, I'll give you that. Yes.
You got it.
So Don, you're not dead,
All right.
Yep.
but your speed is reduced to 0.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we go to Zafira.
Trying to
Yep.
figure out how I can. Oh, right down here. There we go.
All right, so would you consider this room, would it be able to accommodate a cloud?
I'll say it's a volcano, so it's immense amount of heat. Any cloud that would rise over it, it would heat the water more. So yeah, it would remain as a cloud. Yeah, I'll say we can do a cloud in here.
All right, I'm gonna call lightning then. And you know what? Why not? We'll do that at 5th level.
Okay.
So storm cloud appears that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius centered on a point. We'll say that point is right here.
Okay. Here, I'll give us a thing. Right on Imix.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, I draw an X, but sure.
And then a bolt of lightning's gonna crash down on him.
Does he
Makes
make
a dex save. God.
Still half.
That is a 25.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Pretty good.
It's pretty fucking good, man.
Yeah, it's
So 18 points. Or
16.
16 points. I can do math, I promise. Yep, and then my spiritual weapon is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Can spiritual weapon exist in another thing's space?
Yeah, it's not a creature.
Yeah. All right. So then it's there. My
It can
bad.
only move 20?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought it was 30.
Mm-mm.
okay.
And then that'll be my.
Your turn. All right, and then we go to Fizzlewick.
Okay, I have some stuff I want to do. I was typing that out to get that done ahead of time, but anyway, I have a potion in my bag. It's red. I never bothered to identify it, but I'm gonna drink it with my item interaction. I don't know what it was. It was red, and I was supposed to identify it, and then I never did. I just forgot. But
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that was either potion of healing or potion of vitality. Like
yes, yeah. I mean, I think so too. But
whichever one
I mean,
is.
actually, I was gonna say I'm an alchemist, so maybe I would know in game.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you're an alchemist. You'd be able to tell. Whichever one is better, it's that one.
Probably vitality, right? I think
Yes.
that vitality messes with exhaustion.
Yes.
Vitality. Yeah, it removes any exhaustion you're suffering and cures any poison or disease.
Okay, so then I'm not going to drink that right this second then, because for this turn I don't. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, I am. I'll use my item interaction to drink it. I was gonna say I should wait, but no. I'm gonna slap that vial onto my crossbow and inject myself in the leg with it.
Okay.
And then I am going to. I wanted to do something weird. But I guess if I'm curing exhaustion, we don't have to jump to drastic measures, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna have Crockpot ride me forward a little bit
Okay.
and take some. Oh, maybe not that close. I got a lot of range on my crossbow, and yeah, I'll use my to make my attacks for the turn with my crossbow.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, thank God you're clear of exhaustion.
Yeah, I wasn't going to, but that's great. We'll do that. So first attack,
That'll hit.
second, and third. Really? Is that 322s? Is that what
This is fucking weird.
everyone else is saying? Okay.
Yeah, this dice roller's been really fucking weird today.
This doesn't seem. I miss real dice.
Probable.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's whatever.
These
Bam,
digital
bam,
dice
bam.
are loaded.
Yeah, those will all hit.
Cool.
So upset.
And what? Read my. We got d8s. So I'll just roll the damage on each of these. So 10, 24, 37 magical piercing, and I'm gonna on one of them add my force damage from my arcane jolt.
Okay.
So 37 magical piercing and 9 force.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It is hurt. Very hurt.
Mark all that off. Nope, not that. That. And then I still have a bonus action. No, using a potion's a bonus action, right? Not item.
I think we decided using a potion was a free item interaction, not a bonus action.
Great. Not that it really matters, but my bonus action, I keep forgetting. I'm gonna have Tiny Wig shoot his tiny bow.
Yes.
Every time I don't have anything to do, that's just like what I should be doing since he's fluttering around.
Anyway,
Let's see what he has. It's got a +6. Yes.
Yes.
yes. Okay. That's it.
All right. No, it's not that at all. Not even close. All right, here it is. For 8 force damage.
Okay.
Oh, can I add my big damage?
To Tiny Wick.
No, to me.
Oh,
I didn't do it again.
Yeah.
All right, and then this was added to me. So 10 big damage.
Okay. All right. It is very, very hurt. You see its form beginning to dim considerably. He's actually getting smaller in size, even not mechanically, just thematically.
Oh
I like
shit.
Then we go to Frosty.
Come on, Frosty.
Frosty is going to move forward to about here, and he's going to place his head right between Zafira and Raz, and let loose his breath weapon, the freezing breath Johnny,
Mhm.
toward Imix. Oh, I did it again. Okay, that's fine. So that is going to be an 18 for the con save for Imix. So he's going to succeed.
But it's not a 20.
Yeah, so he's going to take... I have to do advanced dice roller for this one. Get the fuck out. Okay, half of that. half of 55 would be 20. No. Yeah, 20.
27.
Yeah, 27. Thank you. Starting to make my own head hurt. Okay. And that will be his turn. So then we go to Imix. He is gonna spend his turn casting Firestorm. Let's see, it's up to 10-foot cubes. So we're gonna do 10-foot cubes. So that's just 10. 1, 2, 3. Shit. 4, 5, 6, and then there's still 4 left over. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and then he's gonna hit Frosty with 1. 10. Everyone make a dex save.
So, is that with disadvantage?
If you're at that level of exhaustion. Oh, who rolled in that 20? John.
I mean, me, but I have disadvantage on saves.
Shit. Oh, no.
Why?
Tap me.
That's gonna fail.
What are your totals?
9.
Oh,
I nat 1.
okay. Mike?
Was this against, doesn't actually matter. Okay. I had the higher of the two. I mean, I'll use Flash of Genius and get a 14. I don't know if that's going to help me pass it, but I'm going to try to do better.
Unfortunately, no.
I didn't think so.
And Don, a 15 is not going to succeed either.
Yep.
I'll just roll once for the Ice Boys. Good night, Ice Boys. It's a 16 for him.
Okay. Yeah, 16 is not going to succeed. Oh, everyone takes 36 fire damage.
I take 106.
Oh my god.
I half it, I take 53.
As fire just begins to rain from the sky. Or, you know, as you look up, you see just a sky of burning clouds and fire and ash and smoke. Just it all comes colliding down at you.
Cool. You can remove all my Ice Boys.
And let me see, because okay, yeah, that it's only once. It doesn't continue, so I can delete them all. And all your Ice Boys go.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Is
because it shrunk, he's not now in range of their fucking explosion.
He only shrunk thematically to, like, you know, make sense for Bloody and, like, the increasing stages of Bloody. He's still huge, so he would still, if they explode, he'll still be in range of it. So we'll say they all explode.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in range for them to deal damage to, so they're all gone.
Yep. Shit.
No, dude, it happens.
Yep. It's this is a rough fight, man. And that's going to be the end of his turn.
Yep.
So then we go to Don.
Hold on 1 second. So,
Salamander is still alive.
yes.
Oh, Salamander didn't make his dex save or take damage. I'm so sorry.
Because that matters.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I was reading something. What was that damage? I totally didn't even do it.
36.
That's okay.
So Death Ward says if the spell is still in effect when the target is subjected to an effect that would kill it instantaneously without dealing damage, the effect is instead negated against the target and the spell ends. would you rule that as working against exhaustion? I have not been able to find a concrete yes or no looking it up. Some people say yes, some people say no.
It's more for like finger of death in my eyes, but that's DJ's the DM in this one.
Measure of protection from death would drop to 0 if the spell's subjected to an effect that would kill it. I'm gonna say that because exhaustion is a condition, and it's applying, a condition to you as opposed to an effect,
Correct.
death would not help.
Yep.
Yeah. I would genuinely rule the same.
Yeah, I probably would too.
Cool. So we go to Dom.
All right. So I am going to shadow step into the shadow of this large thing and be right behind Raz, and I'm going to ready my action to attack on Raz's turn.
You deleted my cat.
Did I? Oh, I'm so sorry.
It got caught in all the ice methods because it was inside of them.
I'll give you a different cat then. Let's see.
So, because I have no movement currently, so I am simply holding my action to attack when Raz pulls me in. That's as close as I can get, is to the shadow of this salamander. Okay,
so you're standing in the shadow of the salamander. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Roll them up.
Everyone make a con save. Oh.
14.
My lower of 2 rolls is a 19.
Okay. Mike and Sarah, you take 8 fire damage as your metal heats up once more. And I don't think anyone succeeded, so you all gain another level of exhaustion.
Now I'm dead.
Yep.
Now the real moment of silence for White Claw.
Yeah, I can't save you again, dude. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, I already...
I know. We already cheesed one round, but I couldn't get in range. I would have loved to have gone out swinging, but shadows don't work that way.
Yep.
Okay. And then we go to John.
Yep. So I am no speed.
Let's get a rip White Claw in the chat, please.
Right. I will pop my Wand of Magic Missiles and cast Magic Missile at a 7th level.
Okay.
What terrible rolls. 28 magical force damage.
Describe how you kill him.
Oh!
Yeah, I mean, I literally am 1 tick away from death. If I didn't kill it here, I'm dead as well.
Yep.
Because he legendaries after my turn, and I catch him. Because there's no way I'm passing. So, yeah, like, poor White Claw dies right beside me and teleports in with, shadow appearing adjacent to the salamander right near me. I watch White Claw die, and all I've got is the magic missiles. And I don't say a fucking word and just shoot it in the face.
Okay, and all the missiles hit Imix in the face right before it just dissipates to nothing, and you see his embers burn out and just float into the wind.
We need to go.
As that happens and we see it die down, I want to ride over and root through my bag, because I have like a million different gems.
You have a diamond.
I don't know if I specifically have a diamond. I have a bunch of undiscovered ones, but I have 3 that were worth 500 each.
I'm gonna be honest. I think you picked up a diamond.
I mean, I don't know. I wrote 3x, 500 gold pieces each. I only identified one as a black pearl because I used it for Tiny Wick. I don't know what the others were. But yeah, no, I mean, I've got endless gems. I don't know if any's a diamond specifically.
I'm pretty sure you have a diamond just because I.
Oh, well, let me actually.
When you picked
maybe-
up a diamond at one point.
Yeah, maybe I put it into Beyond. I didn't look. I just looked in my notebook.
It was back in one of the.
Yeah, I can't recall exactly if you had a diamond or not, but that doesn't mean you don't.
I'm like 95% sure.
I mean, I know I also have like 10 unidentified gems.
I need a diamond.
I feel like if
100 gold
it were a diamond, I would have said it was a diamond just because you would have
knowing the spell.
identified it as a diamond.
Mhm.
And
That's right.
also you guys would know what diamonds are. I feel like most of the gems that I gave out were all, like rubies, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a bunch of opals and shit like that.
Yeah, I can't
You have.
recall a diamond.
Hmm?
I said I can't recall a diamond.
Yeah, I'm not positive. I have 7 gems worth 5,000 and 3 worth 3,000, and I'm just looking at the various note pages to see if I actually wrote diamond anywhere. I don't think I did.
Like I remember a diamond worth 1,000. I think it was.
There's hang on 1 second.
I don't have.
It just showed me. So apparently at some point there may have been, because it comes up 2 small rubies. I can't. Maybe it was an Ogremox treasure, because I googled Princess of the Apocalypse diamond. Yeah, I don't remember exactly giving out a diamond.
I mean, no, neither do I.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't write it
absolutely
down, and I'm
fine.
sure I would have.
Yeah, like I said, I'm fairly certain that if I gave y'all a diamend, I would have told you.
I wrote Fizzlewick has a 5,000 gold diamond.
Sarah with the note. There you
Okay,
go.
takes
You
better
got
notes than
one.
I do. Yep.
Got a diamond.
Okay, that's probably what I was gonna say. I have 4x 5,000 ones here. Maybe it's one of them. Yeah, sure. I'll grab the diamond out, and I also have Revivify with alchemy. So I guess I'll jam it into one of my vials and inject White Claw with my crossbow.
White Claw, you're back alive.
At 5
you go.
exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you come back, it removes it by 1 only.
Yeah, so I'm at 5. So I'm just lying on the ground.
I'm going to.
I still can't see. Is he dead?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's right there. Can't you see?
Everything looks hot. I can't really tell.
It's quite warm in here.
There's a cold spot behind me.
I'm
That's
going
the
to.
salamander.
Lovely. I love
I'm
you,
gonna
salamander.
Frosty.
I love you, Frosty.
Can you help us get out of here?
Yes, hop on.
All right, and I'll help White Claw and Raz.
Don't touch me.
You can't move, so I'm going.
I'm
to
gonna cast Conjure Animals and make myself some eagles.
Okay.
Defiant till the very end.
And Mike, would you like to get on the
Sure, yeah, I'll climb aboard. I mean, If there's not enough room for me and Crockpot, I can also make Crockpot fly.
Oh no, there's enough room. There you go.
Cool. We'll climb aboard.
You all hop on. Sarah, do you want to bring your cat too?
I mean, it's only gonna last another.
Fair enough.
Like,
You
yeah,
all
no, it's fine. It's not gonna last.
you all rush out of the volcano.
Yep. Flying away.
Goodbye.
Ooh, now how mean do I want to be?
Genuinely very.
Because you're back here.
Yeah, this is like a tumultuous area that's exploding.
Yeah, so you guys begin. Let me highlight. Thank you. Begin running. Just
So my eagle has a fly speed of 80.
so you're there instead.
So yeah, this is
And
the reason I took the eagle, Sarah.
I'm not going to be that mean.
I mean,
That's fine. All right, I'll do this instead. A nat 1 means it explodes again. There you go. So you safely make it back to your fire portal. You all quickly and excitedly.
mhm.
Do you leap through it, or do you want to hang out here a little bit longer?
Yeah, we're gonna hang out in the volcano.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
you never know.
I mean, I would halt the eagle right before I enter, like pull slightly on the reins. Whoa there.
You don't want to come out at a full 80 feet.
Yeah, right. Oh boy.
All right, and here, let me copy those before I move you over. You all exit back onto the Weeping Colossus.
My cat's still there.
Hmm.
What is it doing there?
I'm not going to bother resizing this because it's too much work,
Mhm.
but there you go.
Yeah,
And
I'm flying right over to Vanifer's bed.
the ice salamander just guides you along. Delete that cat. I guess I left it in there. And as it gets you guys to here, you all kind of hop off.
I don't. I can't move.
Yeah, he literally
no.
can't move.
Your speeds here. So it goes into here. It leads White Claw into here.
Just dumps
And
him
now-
on the fucking ground.
Now that it's got you there, it looks to Sarah and
Thank
it goes,
you.
"Are you done? Have I satisfied your request?"
Yes, you have. Thank you very much.
Akadi thanks you. Just disappears to nothing.
I'm gonna
me see.
sleep here on the floor.
I guess.
Yeah.
I couldn't move even if I wanted to, so I'll just
Me
sleep here.
neither, buddy.
I'm just gonna sleep right here. Right in the center of the room.
And
We
you guys,
cleared everything else out, right? There wasn't anywhere.
the only thing that's left are the salamanders and the fire snakes, which you know,
Can't leave.
right, and they can attack you.
Before we go to sleep, I'm gonna cast Goodberry and just Kobe a berry into White Claw's mouth. We need to eat, dude. We don't get the long rest if we don't eat.
Thank you.
No problem, cat. You did well.
I tried my best.
You threw many sticks at it. It was glorious.
Thank you. Thank you. You had ice
Mr.
voice.
Fizzlewick, would you like some berries?
Yeah, sure, I'll take one. I'm a little,
I
little
can't
tired.
move, so I just hold my hand out. I'm lying on Jennifer's bed.
I will take the berry and eat it.
Very tired, Mr. Fizzlewick. Excuse me.
Sounds like nap time.
It is
Other-
definitely.
Saphira,
Come over to Raz. I'm assuming I can have one.
one of what?
Okay.
Once again, excuse that motorcycle.
Just
A
pull one of the
berry?
mushrooms out of my bags.
You may have a berry.
Thank you.
Are you tired, Saphira?
Not as tired as you are, but definitely.
Definitely was
tired.
a longer day than usual.
Just a bit.
Quite warm in there.
probably would doff the
Yeah, take that off.
metal armor. Like, yeah, probably not helping.
I'm going to use one of my key points to cast Pass Without a Trace on everybody. It requires concentration and only lasts for a minute, so as soon as I pass out from exhaustion, it will fail immediately, but we won't be able to be traced while I'm awake.
Okay.
Very good.
All right, and you all take a long rest in this room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom again real quick.
The
Go ahead.
night.
Yeah, do you want to try to close the portal?
Oh, yeah,
I
I
need
should
to be
do
able
that.
to move.
Not yet,
Well-
right? Every time we've closed the portal, hasn't it gone real bad real fast?
Yeah, the temple
the-
has
The
exploded.
temple. Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah.
Was it the whole temple?
It was the area back to the Fane of the Eye.
In the Black Earth, it did start to explode, and
Okay, I thought it was just inside the.
the Crushing Wave one, the Water Temple, I believe all the water level just receded.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I'll say definitively, there's nothing in the book that says this temple collapses when you close the portal.
So
yeah,
we-
I wouldn't gamble on
Yeah.
it though.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Are we taking a
thinking
long
about
rest, eating another good berry, and taking another long... Are we going to stack
we
these?
can't chain long rest.
Really? Fuck.
Yeah, you can only gain the benefits of a long rest once within 24 hours. I mean, in
Are we going
terms
to
of,
lay
like-
here for 4 days? Because, like...
Well, yeah, no, genuinely, I was gonna say, like, we
We have to
truly
recover.
need to like convalesce in this area for 4 days.
Yeah, we got to just chill here for... Yeah,
Right,
I'm
I'm
gonna need 5... I'm gonna need 5 long rests.
Same. We can just sit around the throes of passion statues and regale each other with stories.
Mm-hmm.
We take a week off.
Yeah,
There's also food in this nook over here.
we're good.
Yeah, we got a kitchen.
We're
Like, dude,
fucking
we just
good.
moved in.
Yeah.
We pass a workshop area in here.
I don't.
I think
think
there's a
so.
desk right. Isn't this a
Yeah,
desk?
there's the desk.
There's a
Couldn't
lot of
remember if
lava
this
too.
was-
You need to melt
Yeah,
some
one of the
shit.
areas that had like a workshop. in
I don't
it.
think
I remember
so.
we passed one, but it was a while ago.
Yeah, we gotta pray to our wrenches. Is this a guy?
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely survive in here though for the 4 days because we've got create water, we've got good berry.
yeah,
so
and
we've
I'm gonna
got
just
food and water.
recurringly cast Pass Without a Trace on us, so that way we are not detected, at least while we're awake.
Yeah, I mean, we just literally need to sit here for 4 days and recover because I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, I mean, we've got plenty of time to do whatever, thematic-y role-playing things we want while we're hanging out here.
We did it.
Yeah.
I'm so mad. I'm so angry.
Oh, that you
Furious.
didn't channel?
Furious. I had it, I literally had it open and then I got caught up because for some reason I thought it was, I didn't realize it was a con save or it was a
A deck save?
deck save. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
That fight had a lot of unfortunate things go against us, but I mean,
Wow.
them's the rolls, man. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
that's fucking...
I had a plus 11 on con saves, and all I needed was a 10, and I rolled like 3s and 6s for almost
Yeah.
every one. It's like, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm plus
Oh.
10. Like,
God.
I only passed 1.
I literally almost got everyone killed.
You didn't.
Yeah.
No, I did. I did.
No. Dude, even if you pop your channel divinity, you cap at 50, you do 25 when it's halved. Like, it's like 8 points of damage as a difference. That wasn't
It's
it.
still-
Like, we
Oh.
had several series of events unfortunately go against us. It also sucked that etherealness took an action for you
Yep.
to step out of it. Like, it's great that you dodged the first 4 saves? Like, because I don't know what your con save was, so the etherealness effectively saved your life
Mhm.
with having a detrimental effect on the rest of us because it ate 1 action for you. But like, it kept you alive.
Yeah.
It's also unfortunate that the placement of this one was so far away where Don and I couldn't emboldening bond.
Yep.
Mhm.
Like,
And
I
I
wanted to
will
put it on
try.
you to make sure that you were, because you were going to get the best value out of adding the hit. Just because, like, we needed to do the damage, but
Yeah.
seeing that the issue was really the con save, it probably would have been better for me to bond to Sarah.
Yep.
But hindsight, dude.
That
the fun
potion
thing.
saved my life, by the way.
Yeah, the vitality one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
took 70 damage. That's with resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I would have got bodied for 140.
that's why
Yeah.
I was pushing so hard, like, hey, this is a really hard fight.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
like-
I wanted it. This was fucking exciting as
Yeah,
shit. This has
no.
been my favorite fight.
Yeah, it was
Hard fights are good.
I
Yeah.
have to say, like, I knew it was gonna be hard. Like, you warned us it was gonna be hard, but the way it was hard was not at
Yeah.
all what I was expecting.
Exhaustion was rough.
Because like I was ready to like lose hit points. I'm like, I got the death ward. We're good. Like this is gonna hurt, but it's fine. Like I can heal. Fizzlewood can heal. Raz can heal. We're good. And then it's like, oh, healing does not matter here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that wasn't a hit point fight. That was a war of attrition.
Mm-hmm.
That was who's going to tire out first. And
Yeah. Well, that's why, again, like, I've been preaching the whole DPR shit with, like, knowing that it is inevitable that someone will go down and we will death spiral against these gods if somebody just gets crit or something happens with, like, a placement effect where, if somebody got displaced into the lava, they were fucking dead. And then we instantly start death spiraling.
Yeah, and yeah, that was a fun one. I mean, I'm not opposed to leaving it there for tonight if you guys are cool with that. I think that's a good happy stopping place.
Do want
Well,
to chill for 4 days and then
yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that realistically, is there another episode after this, or would this be the final one before the hiatus? Like, that's the other thing we've got to ask ourselves is,
I mean,
do we want to do an episode exclusively of, like, role-playing through the 4 days, even if it's not a 3-hour-long episode, if it's just hanging out, clearing our way back through, or do we want to do that role-playing now in the next 30 minutes before we conclude? That's up to everyone.
Yeah, I'll say the only thing really left to do is you guys to travel to where you would enter the air cult temple.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, I'm fairly certain, I'm, about 100% certain you cleared everything on the way to it.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah, because we were near it, and then we went up and away from it.
Yeah, you cleared everything on your way to it. So at this point, the rest of this episode would just be you guys traveling there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say we role play that, and then that's where we'll
take a break.
we'll take a break.
All right.
If we can do that
Cool.
over the next 25 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So you guys are going to spend 4 days just chilling here and catching your breath?
Yeah, good burying every
Yeah.
day and casting create.
Before we go to sleep, I want to lean over White Claw, just examining, how I injected him and brought him back, and I want to ask him if he likes being blind as I wave my hand across his eyes.
I wouldn't say that I like it, no. Suppose I can tell you my story of how I became the way that I am.
Sure, I'll sit down, cross-legged.
I gotta pull up my fucking backstory. I haven't looked at this in so long.
While you find your backstory, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Very good. Yeah, all I gotta say to those bots is I'm already famous. I don't need your fucking... I don't need your help. What do you think this is?
some kind of game.
You seen my fucking basement? I'm already famous. Clown.
Yeah, like, just, I mean, we've done... Have you ever had that happen before? How many sessions have we done?
Yeah.
And just now, all of a sudden? Like, that's really weird.
People are
Character
bored.
backgrounds. White Claw. Hey. Imagine finding something in Google Drive. Holy shit. Wild. Now let me wait till John gets back.
I knew Fizzlewick had that diamond. Because
I'm glad you did.
I mean-
Apparently I didn't.
I made note of it because I knew I had Revivify. I knew I needed a diamond for it. And when you picked it up,
Yeah,
it we're gonna need that at some point, I know you have it.
No, I was gonna say because I have Revivify too. I remembered talking about it, but I didn't remember if I had actually found it or not.
Because I think we found it in something that the two of us wound up splitting. Because I thought about asking for the diamond, but I was like, nah, Fizzle, I'll let you hold on to that unless we actually need it. I also didn't know you had Revivify as well, so.
Yeah, no, I remember that's why I was concerned about it, because I have a bunch of like Healy Paladin stuff and I needed one, but I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
While we're here for 4 days, also, DJ, I'm gonna send the list in Discord. I have so many things I have not identified that we kept saying we'll do it in between sessions, and then I just didn't. I have like 7 spell scrolls and like infinite diamonds, a couple potions. So I'll just send that to you, and we can do it when we come back from the break. I'm sure I won't need them immediately now.
Yeah, and I'm sure I'll be able to figure out what they were. Hopefully.
I think for most of them, it was just going to be rolling on a table or something. But...
Yeah, I think most of it was just random treasure.
Yes.
And the diamonds come up, like, if you Google Diamond Princess of the Apocalypse, it brings up, like, an excerpt where, like, allegedly there were diamonds in a treasure thing. So I'm looking through now to see if I can find that.
If it was are you talking about the 5K diamond that he got?
Yeah.
Dude, if it's a 5K diamond, we probably got that from Ogremock.
Yeah, I think so.
I was going to say, that's where I have Ogremock's hoard that I got, and it was a bunch of gems, not necessarily diamonds. That might have been where it was from, though, for sure.
Yeah, it very well could have been.
Also, did we get any shit from Imix?
So, I have it
like treasure chest explode.
I have it right after, I think it was from the Aboleth, maybe?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was right after you killed the Aboleth. In my notes.
Did we kill the Aboleth after Ogremock?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You killed the Aboleth over stream.
Oh, yeah, the Aboleth was back in the Water Temple, that's right.
Yeah.
Because it was that, the Hydra... Did I get it from the Mummy Lord?
It might have been.
Maybe.
The Mummy Lord!
The fucking bean pyramid.
Oh, you're welcome, Don!
No, Sarah's right. You know where you got that from? Was the ships in the water cult.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
And that was one of the things that I...
Treasure piles.
And you guys didn't look through the ships. I suggested to all of y'all, like, hey, we should probably look through those ships. But
Well done.
You found a +1 scimitar. That's where Fizzlewick got the alchemy jug.
Oh, I have that in my inventory. Yep, that and the alchemy jug. I just literally didn't put the diamond.
A diamond worth 5,000, 2 small rubies worth 1,000 each.
There we go.
And then the mariner's armor as well came from that.
I knew I got something from that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't want to take 2 things. And then I wound up not even using the Mariner's Army.
Yep.
Now let me look. I probably should have done that. Whatever, I can just Google it. So that way I can give you treasure from Imix, because that's a fair point. You would have found some shit.
All right. While you're looking that up, I'm going to read White Claw's backstory to RP that.
Yeah, I'm cross-legged focusing.
Very good.
Just sitting right next to you.
I can move now, I guess, assuming this is a new day, so I can at least sit up and I'm not dying anymore. But I'm actually still probably laying on my back, hands behind my head for this. Well, I was born in the mountains, high up in the cloud cover at a monk monastery called the Astral Pagoda. I didn't know my parents. Most of the children at the monastery did not. Most of us were given to the monastery for training and being taught in the ancient ways of the monks. I grew up under the training of the chief named Lost Storm, who taught everyone to fight. Magic was explicitly forbidden, as we learned to channel the key energy inside of us to perform feats that made magic unnecessary. Magic would corrupt our ki, supposedly. So I trained with Lost Storm for years and the Elder Monks until I was 13 years old, and I was injured in a test. At the age of 13, all of the monks in the monastery ascend the floating rocks of the astral pagoda to the shrine of Nula, god of animals. I failed my test, and I fell from the rocks and slammed my head into the mountain as I fell. And I was carried back to the monastery, where I awoke several days later and was blind. Lost Storm was unsure of what to do with me, because I was too old for my other senses to adapt to the lack of sight, and I fell behind in my classes, and for about a year my training progress was lost. I had no sense of what was around me or how to fight or perform any of the feats I had been taught to do. So I inquired with one of the elder monks about a visit to the shadow monks in the lower regions of the mountain to see if they might use their magics to cure my injury and bring back my sight. And for this question alone, I was exiled from my home. I was sent out onto the mountain alone with nothing but the clothes on my back and a walking stick. Unable to see, I struggled for days to make my way down the mountain, trying to find anyone. And I felt a hand on my shoulder catching me as I fell, weak from lack of food and water. And I woke up unsure of where I was, and apparently the shadow monks had found me, along with their leader, Shadows in the Wind. And they offered to give me a second chance at life, but they could not cure my sight by traditional means. So I studied for 6 years until the age of 20, and I honed my senses until I could fight and do magic without the use of my sight. And on my 20th birthday, they gave me this small necklace, and I pull out a small red gem that hangs on like a leather band around my neck. And I could now sense things, figures, outlines of figures in front of me in a red and orange hue, the cold, dark shadows of the unlit corners of the rooms, a deep blue color. They taught me how to seek out shadows by using my sight and step to them. I could channel my ki to teleport to the darkest corners of a space and attack unseen. So I left the Shadow Monks at my 21st birthday, as most do, and headed down from the mountain into a nearby town where I worked as an assassin, a collector for hire, doing whatever job I could for coin, anything to survive. Tracked down monsters that needed to be slain, debts that were owed, criminals that needed to be taught a lesson. Whatever the job was, I took it. Most were rather uneasy at my lack of sight, the cloudy eyes, of course, catching their attention, but I quickly proved my worth, and word travels fast in these areas. And at that point, I almost couldn't stop the work from coming. People wished to hire me to do all sorts of things. In my travels in the area, I found an injured mouse, Ramses, that I cared for a time. He always stayed with me and kept me company. And that's how I found this job. I was hired by a strange man who approached me in a tavern, face obscured from my senses, who told me his name was Cal. And he wished to pay me large sums of gold for an open-ended contract to take out the cults that had been extremely bad for his business in this area. And his wife had gone missing. So my job was to infiltrate these cults and take them out, removing their leadership and either instilling another leader under my guidance or destroy the cult entirely. And I head out to the cult of Black Earth, and that is where you all found me. So no, I do not like being blind, but it is a part of who I am at the moment. I have not attempted to seek out magics in which to cure my sight, because, well, I don't know why. I've simply done work that people needed doing.
Well, I'm gonna tap my eye with my wrench and say, I've got some experience fixing eyes, and I could try to fix yours if you'd like.
If you wouldn't mind, if that wouldn't trouble you at all, I would appreciate the gesture.
I might need that necklace you have.
All right, but if it fails, I will be completely useless for the remainder of my days and will expect you to carry me on your back.
I sure can't. As I
Take the necklace. Nope.
Take the amulet. I'll approach Raz and say that this is gonna require those boots I gave you. Unfortunately, I can't power more than four things right now. So they'll lose their power if you'd like to give the cat sight.
My shoes?
The shoes.
But I like these boots.
Yeah, something has to give if you want Whiskers to see.
Look over at White Claw. You say you're a monk?
I am.
And the name of the monastery where you trained?
The Astral Pagoda, originally, and then I trained with the Shadow Monks under, Shadows
Cal?
in the Wind.
What is...
And this Astral Pagoda, where is this?
High up in the mountains, above the cloud cover.
Interesting. Do you know what mountains?
DJ, what mountains around this area would they have been from? Close to like Red Larch. I just don't know what mountain ranges are in the area.
Okay, so you're from this area, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me look real quick.
Yeah, I'll take the boots off.
As you hand them to me, I'll tell you you can keep the boots themselves. They just won't work anymore. I don't need to hold them to stop their magic.
Then they are purely normal boots again?
It's for the
Unfortunately.
I don't know if I care for the aesthetic. I'll put the boots back on.
Thank you, Raz.
Don, we'll say the Forlorn Hills.
Okay. I appreciate you giving up your boots for me, Raz.
Boots for eyes? Feels like a fair trade. Terrible store name, though.
That's true. Well, thank you all the same.
You're welcome. Whiskers?
That's fine.
That's what Mr. Fizzlewick called you. Your name is Whiskers?
It's White Claw, but I suppose Whiskers is also acceptable if that is what Mr. Fizzlewick wants.
I mean, I may call you what you wish to be called.
White Claw, then. Thank you.
Whiskers. Just kidding, White Claw. I watched you die.
Indeed you did.
And you're alive again.
Indeed I am. I went from almost darkness to complete darkness and back to almost darkness again, and now to complete darkness once more as my necklace is gone.
Yes, but Fizzlewick will make you eyes.
Yes.
Mr. Fizzlewick can make anything.
I believe he can.
I hope. Or else you suck.
Me too. I mean, yeah. So like, what I'm planning on doing is with the artificer infusions, I can make them on short rests. I think I just have to reread the particular feature, but I can replicate any magic item that's uncommon or less. I think. So Airsat's eye is on the list. So it would require his attunement, but it replaces a real one that was lost or removed. So we're gonna have to do a surgery, but I think I can give him an eye. As GM, I don't know if I think it's one eye, so it would, I guess, technically take me 2 infusion slots to do 2 eyes. I don't know if you are cool with 2 eyes on 1 slot.
Yeah, we can do 2 eyes on 1 slot. We'll say that's fair.
Cool.
So I'll use
A pair.
I'll use some gems I have on my person to help make the craft the second eye.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna have gem eyes. Love it.
Yeah, that's hey, you're gonna be welcome to the Glimmer Eye fam.
White Claw Glimmer Eye.
White Claw Glimmer.
Mr. Fizzlewick, would you like me to remove his eyes?
Funny you should mention that. I've never performed a surgery before. I'm gonna whisper to you. So
I'll just pull
if
my
you think-
eyelids open.
If you think you could help,
Go ahead.
and
Yeah, I'm just gonna have one nail
Mhm.
elongate lightly.
I think I change. Hold on. I wanna, as Fizzlewick, take this as seriously as possible.
Just gonna stand
because
over White Claw looking down.
I've got more plans for later that this is gonna help me with. So I need to make sure I do it right so that I know how.
Mhm.
I believe I can change my spells on long rests
Yeah.
or level up. Yeah, I think cantrips are only on level up though.
Mhm.
Okay, so I can't give myself back guidance. But yeah, no, okay. So I'll use my fusion to end time, however long you say you want it to take. I mean, infusions. What's that?
Do you need guidance?
I mean, I think someone's gonna be. I'm not actually a doctor, so I mean, I made my eye, which is embedded, and then there's that device that's over top of it. But I had help from the dwarves when I did this. I did not make it entirely on my own. My friend Boldir helped craft it, and he is wiser than I am.
As I'm still just holding my eyelids open.
Yeah.
You've made a lot of things, though.
Yeah, no, I have full confidence these eyes work. It's
Great.
it's a medical procedure.
Wonderful.
Just guidance. Right on, Raz.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll help because I'll be telling you what to do. And before we do it, I'll warn White Claw that this will probably hurt.
I understand. I can center
Maybe
my...
like bite down on your staff.
They're all burned.
I've got a club.
Great.
Here you go. I'm gonna jam the club into that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what we want to do to take these eyes out, but they gotta come out if I'm putting mine in.
Just yank them out.
I'll
can
cast
center my
fairy
key.
fire on your eyes and illuminate your eyes in a beautiful purple light.
And I'll say, make a medicine check with advantage.
Yeah.
And guidance.
Yeah.
That's a D4 you can add.
Let's see my medicine.
It's a dirty
bonus.
20 then. Oh, right. That's if you roll a 4.
So a dirty 20, 21.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Very good.
Great. Yeah, when they're out, I'll pop these Airsats eyes in and yeah, make them the gems glow as they set, and you have to attune to them. But the ability on an Airsat's eye is it replaces a real one when it's embedded in your socket. It can't be removed by anyone other than you, and you can see through it as if it were a normal eye.
Cool. How long does it take to attune to them?
I think just normal attunement rules, like a half hour, right?
All right. I'm going to chill for a half hour and just rub my eyes. Get used to them.
I'll give you a cure wounds.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be furiously scribbling notes about the surgery and the eyes in my my notebook as he's attuning to them.
Okay.
Very good.
And then I will look around. Holy fuck. This place is horrible.
Yes.
Did you see those things? Point over to Vanifer's room.
Oh God.
There's so
yes,
many
the
things.
sex statues.
Yeah, those are something. We didn't have anything like that in the monastery.
No, culturally they would not be appropriate for a monk.
I don't
Not
think
at
they're
all.
culturally appropriate for most things, but
Seems we've made ourselves a relatively nice resting spot, though. All things considered, given the horrible pools of lava outside.
Yes.
it's
This
pretty
is
comfortable here.
much nicer than the horrifying plane of fire where we fought Imix.
Indeed.
Much nicer.
Infinitely
As you're
nicer.
looking around, I'm just like under, like leaning and looking at the eyes, just glancing from side angles and stuff, making sure they look good. Mm-hmm.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fizzlewick. I appreciate your kindness.
It's
What colors are
it's
they?
all right. Yeah, but I guess the one would be the color that his necklace was,
Which is
but
red.
the other one, I had a bunch of purple crystals from the Earth Chamber, so
Love it.
the other one will be purple.
Nice.
Purple and red.
There you go. And just that way y'all know, because I sent it to Roll20, I just want to make sure I say it to you too. Here's the loot you got from Imix. I'll say this is what you found in the pile of ash that Imix fell down into.
Mm-hmm.
Found a cloak of invisibility, a belt of cloud giant strength, which makes your strength score a 27. Armor, +2 splint armor, and +2 breastplate, as well as 31,000 gold pieces.
Very good.
Fucking loaded.
That's a lot of money.
Oh, this is the next one's worse. 29,000 platinum.
Okay.
All right. Interesting. Yeah, well, we can buy literally anything we want
Yep.
forever.
We're loaded.
Set.
You can buy red large.
Yeah.
Shit, we could buy the air cult.
Yeah.
Is,
Interesting.
Here's
is
10k
splint
plat.
heavy?
Get the fuck out.
Splint, I believe, is medium, as well as the breastplate.
Which one? Say, I have this elven chain I've been wearing for an eternity, and I also never read. I should give this to somebody who doesn't wear. Oh, you can't because you have a point in druid, right? At Raz.
Yeah, I can't wear the metal armors.
Okay, I was gonna say it's good because you don't need the proficiency in medium.
Yeah, splint is heavy, breastplate is not.
I can't wear it because I don't wear armor.
Right.
Same.
I mean, whatever you don't want, I can wear. I think I have a breastplate's heavy or
Medium.
medium.
I can only wear medium. So
Yeah, you
I
can
can
wear the
wear the breastplate.
Mm-hmm.
Probably better than the elven chain. Yeah, I'll take that off, and whoever wants the elven chain can have it.
Use it for parts, Mr. Fizzlewick.
Sure,
unless,
do that too.
Unless Saphira wants it, I cannot wear it. Neither can
I
Raz.
have. I think what I have might be. Let's see, I have half plate +1 right now, so.
So about that cloak of invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
That with the silent knife, I think, is too much.
Silent night.
I just picked the cloak up and handed it to Raz.
Yes! I
Oh,
gave
no.
you boots.
Mm-hmm.
You give me cloak. Oh, baby. Well, I'm gonna attune to that immediately.
I'm already invisible in areas that are not this horrible place.
Speaking of invisibility, I'm gonna pull out a little trinket I have and twist it and turn invisible. And point out that I made that a couple levels ago.
So we got 3 invisible people out of 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stupid
I have a
Saphira.
spell.
Yeah, so we can all be invisible. Great. Amazing. We can fucking sneak past everything and go directly to the god.
What is splint armor? Is that
Heavy.
Heavy.
heavy? Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot. Also, I don't think it helps me. Does anyone want the belt?
I mean, I would like it.
I can't wear armor, so
You can't wear what?
I can't wear armor.
It's the belt of cloud giant strength. It's not armor.
Oh,
It's
And
just
realistically, it's the best on you
would be really good for me.
because it puts your strength at 27.
yeah.
Yeah, that's super good for me.
Do you have attunement slots?
Yeah.
Because remember, you've got the eye.
Oh, right. Yeah, I have space for one.
Okay. So yeah, belt to you, cloak to me, splint to nobody, and then the breastplate is better for Mike, right?
Yeah, it was really good for me. I mean, I
Okay,
don't know
so
if
yeah.
anyone else can use it, but it put my AC up by 3.
No, it's best on you then.
Yeah, it increases your strength. I think it's 14 plus your dex plus 2.
Yeah, because it's a +2 item. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm.
So my strength is now 27.
Does a breastplate really not put disadvantage on stealth?
Yeah,
Sure.
medium.
What? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's why breastplates are
Scale
so
mail
good.
does. I had scale mail before. I just thought all medium armor did.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So while we're sitting in here and we're just hanging out with everybody, I would want to at some point during this time frame go over to Saphira. So
Okay.
you've got like a god now or something?
Yeah.
Since when?
The crystal cavern.
Made you into a cleric?
Basically. I mean, it wasn't the fault of the cavern, that just happened to be where we were, but I guess you can say she found me after we lost Soot. And I'd like to think I'm better for it.
Yes.
It's...
Better.
I know it wouldn't seem like it.
Oh, you
I'm still-
did, help Mr. Fizzlewick. It's worth something.
Yeah.
You did nearly die to the fire dragon.
That I did. But I can call for help now, so...
Great. So you can request something stronger and better
Yes.
to help us. You're like a conduit or a medium of sorts. Like a delivery girl.
Sure. Exactly.
Very good. So if I wanted to order something, could you just do that?
I don't think Akadi takes orders that often.
Akadi. You've said that name before?
That's what she's called.
All right. I guess that's your god?
Yes.
Have you met her?
Only once.
What is she like?
Well, she, at the time, took the form of a cat.
Your cat?
I mean, not...
You got a god killed?
This was after.
After you got a god killed?
The fish was a cat. Just a cat.
A fish is a cat.
Yes. We're getting into Ukubo territory.
So your cat died,
Mhm.
and then a god appeared?
Yes, taking a familiar form.
Interesting.
And since then, she's been helping me through these tasks.
So she's blessed you with her power.
Yes.
Interesting.
My, I guess, end goal being to bring down the Prince of Elemental Air.
A prince.
Hmm.
Interesting. And why do you want to take down this prince?
He is an enemy to her of sorts. I mean, we've been doing that anyway, so
Oh, well, yes, of course we have, but Whiteclaw here was hired, and Mr. Fizzlewick is in it for the money.
I was just here to show off.
You were here to show off.
Yeah.
That was your...
Originally.
And
That's
do
why
you think what you have been doing has been showing off?
not very well.
Interesting.
Not very
So
well.
all this time, it has been your pride pushing you, your ego, and now you are a servant of another who calls forth for their power instead of your own, and you're showing off.
Not anymore.
So
Maybe a
you're
little.
no longer tied to your pride?
I wouldn't say that, but it's no longer the driving force of my actions. At least the larger actions.
Now it is just your faith.
Faith in preventing the destruction of the world, I suppose. And I suppose you could say smiting the one who dare challenge Akadi.
I was, I suppose, wrong before? About calling you a coward? You're simply a fool.
I won't argue with that.
3 of us have died. Fortunate enough that Whiteclaw was able to be brought back. But Nikolai and Soot are buried. Not for pride. For a better purpose. Would you have been alright being buried solely underneath your pride?
Wouldn't have done much for my pride. Not exactly something you can boast about, dying.
No. And I wonder what stories would have been shared about the great Zephyra had she fallen. Soot's death gave me his book, and I'm gonna pull out his book. This is why I live now. His death granted me new strength, and I honor him with his magics? Who do you honor? A creature you've seen once? I slide the book back into my bag.
I can bring him back.
You can bring Soot back?
With the power that Akari has given me, yes.
Power that you must make your own.
How long has it been? Since not many days have passed, right?
Not
Since you became a cleric?
Yeah, it's been like 3
3.
days.
I mean,
2,
we've
3
been sitting here for. We're gonna sit here for 5
I guess yeah,
though.
like a week.
So
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll say probably 3-4 days have passed since.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning.
Yes. There
Perhaps
is
one day I'll get
value.
there.
Something to be learned from what we've done. From who we have lost and who we have gained.
I'm glad we made it out of that encounter alive.
Indeed. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Sometimes there are people around us who influence our lives more than the gods. And I'm gonna just look down at my bag once more with my book.
Would you say he was your friend?
My only friend. The only one who understood the pain. And he died in front of me, and I was powerless to bring him back.
Well, if we make it out of here, I can return him to you.
He is not mine. He is his own. That is what Soot was. You are not your own. I want you to see that.
Well, perhaps one day I'll be worth something on my own.
I did not say you have no value. I think you fail to see your own. Look at the people who are here with us. They know what they are, what they mean, what they stand for, what they are driven to do, and who to be. You now hunt for another. There is no wrong in that. particularly when it serves a better purpose.
I am grateful to her. She has given me the ability to at least try to keep you all safe.
Well,
There was nothing we could do for Soot at the time. There was nothing we could do for Nikolai. Even Fish. I lost my cat to a stupid mistake. I do not wish to see that happen again.
no. Nor do I. You can thank your god for me. And someday I hope to be able to thank you.
I'm gonna walk away at this point.
Okay.
That's fine.
Would anybody else like to do something in this period?
I mean, I would go over to White Claw once I'm certain that he can see.
My peepers
Whiskers.
are working. Hello, Raz.
You can see me now.
I can.
Good.
Indeed. It is nice
How
to be
does it-
able to see.
Yes, I imagine so. Have you thanked Mr. Fizzlewick?
Oh, profusely.
Brilliant and talented man.
He is indeed.
Decades of hard work, I imagine.
I assume so.
Just mumble centuries.
That is such a good fucking Fizzlewick moment. Oh my god. Centuries, man.
As I'm writing.
Yeah. If only these whippersnappers knew. Whiteclaw, you're training as a monk, yes?
Yes, I did when I was younger.
Do you like it?
I enjoy it, yes. Once I was able to sort of see and make my way in the world, I was able to do things for coin. The majority of them helpful, some chasing down debts and things, but the overwhelming majority was stopping monsters or helping those that needed it. Whatever was needed of me, I enjoy my work, yes.
You take pleasure in your work,
I do.
and should you no longer need coin, what would you do?
I much like cooking. I enjoy that.
How
and
lovely.
that is helping people in a different way. I think I would probably do a lot of cooking. Maybe open a restaurant of some kind.
I take out my bag of beans. Perhaps your first meal.
Thank you.
Don't eat those.
Yes, sometimes they make very strange things happen, like pyramids,
Oh,
filled with mummy lords, but we've only planted 3. We have no idea of knowing what other treats or things could be grown from them.
well, thank you. I'll be sure to plant them, not near a town, perhaps.
That would probably be wise. would you still stay a monk?
I don't suppose you can stop being a monk. I think it is ingrained into who I am.
Indeed. Fear some things are spoken for with who we are.
I think so. It is up to us to make our way in the world and define who we are in terms of our actions, but certain things in our past may certainly assist in certain decisions and give us cause as to why we do things. But our actions are what define us, not our past.
Said you did not know your parents?
I did not. The majority of the monks there did not know their families. The concept of family was relatively lost over time.
So being a monk, was
everyone
that a
was
choice
family.
that you made?
I suppose not. I did not really have a choice.
But at least now you do enjoy it?
I do, and I have a choice in the actions that I take to help people and do other things in the world. I use my skills for whatever I need to. They do not define who I am. They simply assist me in choosing what it is I do.
I have no need for coin. Perhaps with mine you may open a place for yourself to cook.
That would be incredibly generous of you, Raz. I would be happy to cook for you at some point.
And
if you
I
would
will
like that.
empty my bag.
Okay.
I mean, we didn't split up the new platinum we got, but I have effectively 400 plat.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you very much, Raz.
I've never been one for money.
Understandable. I do not come from much, and what I have I spend on living. This is the most money that I have ever had, and I will put it to good use.
I believe you. And I'm sure you will.
We'll have to talk about what foods you like, and I can make them for you.
I've never really eaten much other than berries.
Or perhaps we can find out then. Once the restaurant's open, we can test some foods and figure it out together.
It would be very interesting, White Claw.
Indeed it would, Raz.
Maybe we will.
Maybe we will.
Maybe. Good.
Me too.
Cool. Do y'all want to leave it there for today then?
I think that's
so.
good. Yep.
Should we say that we slept or relaxed our 4 days,
Yeah.
reset our exhaustion levels?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys all take a couple days of rest. And yeah, we'll leave it there.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes, it is Pip, Luna.
And
That's
we
him.
hold until we are in person.
Yep.
If you'd like to do it that way, yeah. I mean, because at this point, the only travel left would be from where you are now to the air cult.
Yeah, that's pretty short.
So I mean,
It's gonna be,
we can just say in the interim that you guys make your way over.
Yeah, and we can begin at the entrance.
Yep.
I'm gonna miss this.
Yeah, me
Same.
too.
Ideally, we're only off for a couple of weeks, and we're able to get back and hop back in.
Yep. Hopefully, it's at most like 2 weeks.
Hmm.
Yep.
Especially with a smaller campaign like this, like a smaller group
Yeah.
like this one.
Yeah, because we're definitely more spread out than the 6 party.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
That's right. Alrighty, well, friends, thank you very much for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back on Friday with a fireside chat, and then we won't have this next week. We may do something else CMS that we're gonna play it by ear. More than likely, if we do something, it'll be me playing a game or something. I don't think we'll replace it with like one-shots or something. But in early June, we're going to be doing a series of one-shots in the Maximum Apocalypse RPG system on Fridays for 3 weeks. So the fireside chats will move to Wednesday for that portion. So it won't be... If we don't do anything next week or the week after, it would not be... a significant length of time where it's only one stream. Mm-hmm. And hopefully by mid-June we're able to get back in person, and then once we settle out everybody's schedule again, we can figure out what the plan is going forward with ramping everything back up. Because I imagine that's going to take a little bit of an adjustment period even once they do reopen things. So we will let you know as soon as we know what the plan is there. When we know anything, because we still don't right now, as far as when that's going to happen. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Thanks for the follows tonight and everything. We will see you on Friday night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, friend.
Good night.